Yare yo, yare yas. Obi benya one fi yare. Yamfa yare nso nya nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy, we are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055 000 5077 055 000 5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support.
Get ready for the ultimate cooling experience with our portable, rechargeable 4-speed fans. These amazing fans can keep you cool for a staggering 58 hours on a single charge. With added features such as remote control, LED lights, and a phone charging port, you'll stay comfortable and connected wherever you go. Don't miss out. Contact me now to get yours. Get ready for the ultimate cooling experience with our portable, rechargeable 4-speed fans. These amazing fans can keep you cool for a staggering 58 hours on a single charge. With added features such as remote control, LED lights, and a phone charging port, you'll stay comfortable and connected wherever you go. Don't miss out. Contact me now to get yours. Get ready for the ultimate cooling.
Hello, Minyama. Me say a droya me baby jumwa dance ya chow. Mrs. Bento, me jumwa dance ye. Minim a dra me baby dimu asem a chow. MSP 30. Me say a drawway a bra na mean to me ya bra. Me say my bra jite one day. One day in the crown mojano and papa. Me say a drawway and the chicha jame. Unim says unto me ya bra ya. Onum a drawway ya. Senya wasa or ba uflo. And ma uflo pepe. One more almost caught a feature na on my just young way yachas want to mean your wish. Me see MSP 30 a drawway. Me see me nienti a me di one dance ya day. Actual pe binto ya pebito or bow uchima assay or bow yechima just a yetawunka MSP 30 and recon mouth. Now undim say secret back sound who say even say a yechima crampa on tossa one man. Yes, was a ye in carbone, a my yeast infection near Yadina, me see a drawway eye friend MSP 30 no. Juma Edimau, make massage also Konekososhe. Make massage.
I'm super excited about this ginger chips. Ain't it a whoop a ginger chips at me power chow. Say a yet mappe ginger chips dear. And then I worry. And it is something say, you were in powdered form like this. In tea, so we will be out pig green tea to send me. near me green tea and I made be egum. Na se me pese me munch on something so any me sakanwa na marry. Would you wouldn't share no? Google about a ginger and you see the health benefit of ginger. Benny just a mess. The organic honey and I come and I get Macbee ginger chips myself. So America, it comes in a pouch like this. Into more American yina mubiti me afre
862-215-2007.
Good. Ofra you be deliver ye dia more kama. So wo Ghana so a be patch ofre
0277-609-644.
Macbee ginger chips dear OBA here. I'm super excited about this ginger chips. Ain't it a pay a ginger chips at me power chow. Say enye Macbee ginger chips dear. Eh? And then I worry. And it is something say you were in powdered form like this. Ain't it say we will be out pay green tea to send me near me green tea and I made be egum. Na se me pese me munch on something so any me sakanwa na marry. Would you wouldn't share no? Google about a ginger and you see the health benefit of ginger. Benny just a mess. The organic honey and I come and I get Macbee ginger chips myself. So America, it comes in a pouch like this. Into more American yina mubiti me afre
862-215-2007.
Good. Ofra you be deliver ye dia more kama. So wo Ghana so a be patch ofre
0277-609-644.
Macbee ginger chips dear OBA here.
Michael, you support me immune system. Yeah, Minya, mama Michael.
Pacho, what Tony near?
Ah, let's not go be able to go many better.
Me kwa support my boost your phone immune system. Hey, what's a Chevical t-shirt? Mato t-shirt. Me kwa ba fan kan no. Ni t-shirt go mama.
Boss, champion, Mr. Boss, come so. Mr. Only one.
Okay.
Michael, I'm supporting your immune system.
And your well-being.
Vico 20 is not suitable for children under 12 years of age, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. A quality product from Joy Herbal Center. This advertisement has been vetted and approved.
Ginger made with chips. It has a very good flavor. Like upe se wenu daho no one. Me recommend Macbee honey ginger chips amount. Making ya one powder. Powder no utumi ya niti se tea. Anopa usori a we ya unso shake kakra bi na odi afra. Bema onom emma untimi mu nyina ye den. Eye den. Emma wenum so ye den etse. Mo amowo amanone. Mo so mo cost shops bi emu asay na ya ye no. Macbee honey ginger chips. Me say o pese wenum da o sisi mo ye den. O pese oni pedwam ne ummoja mu etsenetene na efane a me recommend Macbee honey ginger chips ama. Na ne powder ne dem say we ya oba so me say emma ne pound esiesie wa ya se emma wase etinhwam. Wa o renal to senya eye wo onum na saa na ekoye wo wa ya se. Ginger made with chips. It has a very good flavor. Like upe se wenu daho no one. Me recommend Macbee honey ginger chips amount. Making ya one powder. Powder no utumi ya niti se tea. Anopa usori a we ya unso shake kakra bi na odi afra. Bema onom emma untimi mu nyina ye den. Eye den. Emma wenum so ye den etse. Mo amowo amanone. Mo so mo cost shops bi emu asay na ya ye no.
All right, so a lot of us knows about the ginger honey chips. Some of us right now are lifetime recipients of the MSP 30, and the rest of you are in queue trying to see what you can do so you will be part of the family. Apostle Gino, thank you very much for coming. I missed you yesterday with no show because yesterday happens to to be when I was coming back from Florida. The Lord was good to us in Florida. Thanks to Apostle Stanley and the church members. I mean, a church that, American church that regularly, they have a certain time that you're supposed to close. But the move of God came so to the extent that they stayed. MC, God bless all members. May every prayer you prayed be answered as well. Abrefi, thank you so much. So I am here today with a lot of energy. I feel very, 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 very fired up to come and treat this topic. Can social media break marriage? Bismarck, you said you would call me, but I've not seen your call yet, my dear. So can your husband stop you on social media? That is from going on social media. Can your husband stop you from going on social media? Is it possible? Can that happen? Can that restriction be a restriction that you might have to go and consider in a which way? The story is here today, and we're hoping that Abner will read for us. If not, I'll end up reading it myself, because Abner currently, the network has always been a challenge ever since she got herself a new mobile phone. I've missed you people. Today, I'm doing two things together. I'm treating this topic and answering questions on anybody going through any form of challenge that you think you need my help. Before you come for counseling, you can ask your question. But like I put it across every time, every day I have a question for the public. A lot of us are battling with relationship matters. And my question is, will you consider to see, when it comes to a serious marital challenge between a professional counselor, a friend, and a family member, who will you choose to talk to first? Between these three categories of people, the family member is broad. Your mother, your father, your sisters, your cousins, a family member, somebody that is a family relation. A friend, like a maid of honor, somebody you've gone to school with, who you've known for a long time, who is aware of your husband's marriage, and then he knows both of your marriage. Then a professional counselor, somebody who knows that he's a professional, like myself. Between these three categories of people, who will you go to when you have marital crisis and you are contemplating divorce? As we think about this, today's story is not easy, but we will have it read. Ladies and gentlemen, may I, on this note, declare our Thursday show officially open. How much did you? Thank you. Hey. What's up? You were two DJ, Yanko. You take us back, rewind the track, and let's go. Yanko. Ah! Hey! Ah! Your hit. Woo! Hey, the screens, let's go. You know how we do it, 10K? Pa, 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 pa. Pa, 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 pa. Oh, oh yes, ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tọ̀kọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ti àṣẹ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ti àṣẹ yẹn tọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn sàrẹ̀ tí èyí áwò ìwé bí mi ara mi ọ̀dọ̀ wọn kìí ọlọ́ọ̀lẹ́gùn o ẹnu àlẹ́gùn o mídánù ọlọ́sọ̀dọ̀ mi. Èso yìí máa mi dán bí ẹni sẹ́sẹ́ ọ̀dọ́ ewu tẹ̀mẹ̀bí sẹ́sẹ́ ọ̀dọ́ ewu tẹ̀mẹ̀bí náà mi tẹ̀mẹ̀bí sẹ́sẹ́ ọ̀dọ́ ewu tẹ̀mẹ̀bí.
Fast Side Enterprise, the memory, but I'm not keeping.
So in the early days, when people sponsor music, they appreciate them by mentioning their name, man.
Don't be baby, said I ain't in America. And so this time, yeah, mommy, don't be any yeah, mommy, don't be any me, I don't want to be me, I don't want to be. And I live for you. I'm not so happy. So yeah, I'm
All right, hit your screens. Let's go. The topic for today. The letter is available on your screens. You can read them. Let's do it together on this instrumental. If you know how to sing, come on, sing along with our children. We are supposed to go up, no camera. Young pop. but we want to do it right. We want to do it well. Most of us are going through social media challenges. Some of us, our wives are a problem. Some of us, the men are a problem. There's a mic for Tom and Jerry our here. Ajay, yes, I'm not worried. And you can't let them jump because yeah, check. Yeah, you want to what? Yanko.
Well. Yeah. Oh, go for some big money from me. I am so much from me. Never understand the part about me. Yes, you doesn't know mommy breakfast in bed. I think you good morning, Papa. It's a best of us. Ordinary, I don't want you back. And I can be a shelter. I can't hear you play the warrior. And you're not so good in the studio. Come and tell me what it So on the 30th November, match today is here a Heroes Night. They didn't cry Heroes Night. Match today they're performing artists. The smallest Rasta Henry man is going to be something else in New York. Oh, from next week you see the others running. Ordinary, I don't want. I'm oh, sorry. A poco panico, se non già ne avevo un paio, io ti ho a poco panico, sto poco panico, se non già ne avevo un paio, io ti ho I want request the time of the special job, but it's ya, but that's why I mean, head ya, maybe I put one I want, but see, I go catch you. I swear, baby, like bam, you can't show me where I'm gonna forget what I'm a black bag, or laughing at me, I just always think I'm gonna tell you what we are, baby, So thank you for Black to come read our story for us. Why are we dropping down? How are we? Yeah, matching words. Name of the wire. Everybody good. Yeah. Somebody good. Yeah. Love it, it's so soon. Love it, so soon, I can make your life. So I can't get ease my bum, catch a cat.
Hey, sweetie.
Yes, my love. Everything cool? Are you here with me? Then let's do this together because you like calling me sweet.
I am going to do because you are going to pray. When the baby that I'm about to pray. I can't be the one of the big band that you're about. I am going to be the one I want to tell me about the enemy of my I'm a say you. Make up what to come, what I am to about.
Shut up, Pedro! Wow, the people yam. Your body slow, the council and the church educational center. School of Marriage and Relationship is here. Yampa. Now more you. Well, thank you very much for joining us. I think that I've never seen this before, where we are coming from 71 to 17. I don't know whether people are sleeping. I don't know if people are busy or people just came and then they are angry and playing a song that they didn't like, so they have left or whatever it is. But any which way, Nana, thank you so much. We are here to learn. And I keep saying every day that these are content for us. And thank you on Facebook. Francisca, thank you for coming. Nana, thank you. Nana Joa, thank you for being here. we're here to learn. And so it's not about you. Clarice, you're here. I know now you say you're busy at work. So, yeah, Brefi, thank you so much. Thank you for the gift. I saw the flowers that you gave me. I'm excited. Somebody at least is appreciating my efforts. I think Abna will be in very soon. But whilst we wait for Abna, I put a question across and I want to see if there's anybody answering the question in the first place. But before that, let me also say this, that there's a growing concern on social media about this early time move. Hey, are we serious on this page? Now we are on 71, and all of a sudden we are coming down. I think we are going to 0. Is it like we are blocked or something? Are we live? Because it's strange that from 71 I see we are now. I saw 9. I don't know if I was deceiving myself. But if so, will it be? We are live. Okay, Abner says we are live. Okay, thank you, moderator. But why are we dropping down, Abner? Because there's nobody here to hit it. Why are we coming down? Or they will come. Thank you. Okay, our moderator said they will come, so at least. So let's share the page across and then we can start what it is. But I'm saying there's a growing concern about these political pastors and hey, Clarice, because Abner is here, you are here. Congratulations. Somebody clap for Clarice in the secret place of the shadow of the Most High. And for the sake of Clarice, I am licking my mouth, so let me just go gloss my mouth from there. You shouldn't come and talk plenty. At least, but she's the only person who admires when I look good. The rest of you, you are afraid to say it because you have an evil intention against me. What did I say? Yeah. No. That's Esther. Esther and Sumbai. Where's the Honorable Alfra? She's making money. Hey, Charlie. I don't know, but if the timing is not okay for you, then I don't know what we'll do, because once in a while we should choose a time that should bring us to sacrifice to join. Frederick, thank you for coming. Hayford, thank you for coming. Can we hit the screens and bring others to come and join? Our communication is very, very simple. Should gadgets and mobile phones, gadgets like mobile phone and social media split a happy home? I mean, and on social media, my question on Facebook and YouTube is, can your husband stop you from going on social media? And I'm asking, can social media and gadgets break relationship or marriage? So these things are the questions that I'm asking, but there's a letter that has just come to us and is coming from Legon. And Abner has the letter. The letter is on Facebook, and a lot of people are sharing their thoughts on it. But I just decided to go on Ghana Web Entertainment News and say, Akotija Africa says, I've not sent Dr. Ting to beg on my behalf, to beg Opambo on my behalf. Then I see there's a beef going on between Shatawale and Black Sherry. I hope it's a healthy beat and it's not something that will end up becoming two enemies like Stonebwoy and Shatawale, because they've started an agenda that I'm not too happy about, but I don't want to veer myself into that conversation. That it was an agenda to project Stonebwoy against Shatawale. And one time I heard that it was another agenda to bring Black Sherif now against both of them. I don't know which one is true, but if the industry is as big as the sky, so why would somebody want to collapse somebody's career so others will have their career running? Just like the counseling fraternity, that is a big space. So many people are sick. A lot of people are going through serious challenges. So I don't know why somebody will have to fight Councillor Luttrell so they become a type of Councillor Luttrell. I thought that all of us can do our own in our own space. And when the time is up, we're supposed to do something together. We'll do it together. But it's being here and there. Everyone wants to pull somebody, the ostrich behavior, the crab behavior. They don't want to go out, and when you try going out, they pull you back into the basket, so you don't step out and leave them alone. May I encourage us that not everybody is like us. let's do well to appreciate people for what they are and what they do and what they have become. Because whether you like it or not, what somebody is doing, if they give it to you, you cannot do it. That one I know. I know that there's only one Councillor Luttrell. None of you, my children, will become Councillor Luttrell. Just that they might be able to use the brand to, as it were, change a lot of things in their life and in their situation, because I have created a path already for them. The way I am pushing my product, ginger honey chips, for people to chew and know what it does. My children will come and the product is already there. They are just supposed to come and then eat proceeds out of it, or come and then do something modding about these things that I'm selling in the local market. So we all have a role to play, and if we will respect ourselves, it will be better for us than trying to bring somebody down so we can get where they are. I am ready. Abna, what do you think? Should we start? Because when you say we should start, we'll start. You say they will come, but so far we have done 36 minutes. And I realized that currently, I told you the song that I played them for educational purposes or for entertainment purposes to push their song. Yes, please, let's start. Okay, Abna, so if Abna says we should start, then I will really let us start. And by so doing, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the crush of all the sugars. We had a lady called something sugar, but this one is Ada. Aye. Hey, let me ask you. Aye, we are safe.
Hey, papa.
No be sunnier.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey.
Matali said the neck crowd. Hey.
Waka. I didn't know I can in terms of.
Oh, hey, as long as any message, we are sorry. We are sorry. Hey.
So we are sorry. We are working. Mintiasi. Makasa mango. Makacho must tell you machine here. We are sorry.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, the last time I was telling my relationship manager, said, Charlie, they should check the system, because slightest thing, no, we are sorry for the interruption. We apologize. Why do you do that?
Man can say you are sorry. Man can say you are sorry.
No, I can say to you. I'm not going to say to you. Also, not get so to
we are sorry. We are still here. We are sorry. Oh.
And yo. I'm not about to there. My feel. Na body ben my own.
Oh, Miss Matthew, Papa. Yeah, name your internet you. Yeah, there frustrated. Bus to an church channel. And I'm a person about cry.
No, Dano.
Oh.
Danny the Otzi and in power. Young Kosha also were info. I don't know.
A dream.
What's today? Oi.
We say a dream.
The all kind of every minute. I'll see a dream. I'll see a dream. It's not a minute. The all kind.
Hey, you
no more. I'm going to say trouble. A different function. One can't dream. I'll see a dream. I'll see it as pass. Hey, let them minutes everything.
Hey, yes, sir. I'm so not sir.
Hey, that's not a minute. Me, I said, I'm a minute cost me. A chair for one cat, a chum. A chum party, I've been on a chum, Diana. That's a then about. And so then, well, I know being a tough chum now was okay. Saliatino, Saliatina says, "I correct. It can be. Now, I'm not also go share.
We see a dream.
Monsha Clarice, Esther.
Clarice. Esther short tennis, yes, sir.
Yo, that one too is there. Oh, yate. Now, pom to there, Bushan for what is saying, sister, what is saying.
Go back or couldn't groom.
Hey, now, oh, come on, can't you so call me more for MSP go?
Oh, I'm back with you.
Oh, Abna. Abna, why, bro?
Medibel Karma.
Let me say, Unya Bay, Boniri. Boniri didn't grow for you, couldn't want to share power now.
Medibel.
Oh, Clarice, Kafra, why? Now, Uber Bray. Uber Bray, I'm not saying I didn't jaw, why? Because me catch him, you see. What's it was a Sadia Abrem? Let me say, I'm not here order.
Medibel. Be real life now.
Mate. And to move a scanning my brand on the toilet, the mamma tentem.
Also, numbers not a picky. It's a story, it will be a baby.
So, when you look at now, last time we was here, very sugar.
Oh, I mean, who said that she got this was?
Hey, friend, the baby sugar, and ready, so I'm not get back at there. Yeah.
Sir, with a mantis shoe.
The book reading keke. Ukredini keke. Umrechum, yeah, umrechum.
Oh, sugar, why some rabbi?
So when you want now catch Obia say Obia mean follow the beyond first born board because me no meteha it's difficult to do any follow. It have not ever follow. No one breme. It's about for breme. They are say what to assume.
Esther say girl in serious.
Sure, Esther, they say na dia sound.
Girl
Obe can no cry abna. Get the can no cry.
Hey, my missing your mom.
Hey, abna na sound come on you want me last week Friday. Na yet the papa.
Hey, let me jinem.
Hey, see Ohana, we are request no. Our night club ho. And you say, a bomb. And so say, Kai, abna to know this asano. I say, a sending in Agina will take them the year at the year, so Bobo gay. Bobo ya, and I could be a night club. Eh? Hey, last week Friday there. Dogs who say, or train number life, or the life no sir, I know there are 27 gears. Or I know second level. I didn't know what third level. Apologies.
What?
Mukas are great at that for more. Mukas are great at for. Buruba.
And that for.
Baba. It's here about Monday, Friday. I say I'm sorry, I'm born same way. I say one child ideas I don't you to me. Yeah, me so at 12 midnight. Kabo. Mia and then sorry, I'm a fat. I did share now with Charlie. Fasting here 50 days here. Nyame. Aha. Me who say when on your orable ya of Natia no dwa. Also me buy my fine. But see no. Me dey decided you. Charlie, now one you be a bad day. But say mama ba phone kakra. Me na kasa me fa it's what I'm saying. No, what is happening to me? I had to say, Obia by Jimmy Conde cover be a good tune kakrani play. Obia by America, why you find kakra somewhere Jago to the way. You have some question. What question? Charlie Bende. Some of can be more Hamabian. Manyama more Bende. Nana bisa question quickly. Bisa question quickly. Because we bisa earlier on say unya sema between a counselor, a friend, and a family member. Who will you go to? We are Nkahwe and Abna Abbey. But then another question, and another question very quickly. Me and treat a topic. I'm not here requesting between your father. No, bisa a question. And I'm here to ask why.
Okay, Nana, your request for away. Now I'm tell yourself also. I'm restore service. The pen numbers is about 1 billion.
I don't know why they are. I mean, but they are supposed to be the best in Ghana because facility-wise, structure-wise, they have everything before MTN came. Time I hear talk Voda for 1 million. Hey, Charlie, only be. one touch yet there one touch. Brad nipa bre nkofo yesi kan nkofo si dan oh I don't know why all of a sudden they have become the worst.
Try empty. Oh, Nana come back. Nana come back again.
Oh, I didn't. Nana, can't you maintain erection? Never had I have issues with my MTN when I went. Sister, don't try. In the country called Ghana, there is no network that is stable. When MTN says they will frustrate you, come and ask me. I have close to 20 terabytes on my table net, and I was not able to do anything. Sure. Don't go there. All of them, Tigo, and they are not. All of them are not correct. Far from this country where you buy you any of the system you are on, anywhere you are, you can get your 50 gig can do something for you. The only one that I know here is not doing well. They are still trying to manage the AT&T or so. The one I use, in Washington, AT&T. I think they are still building up. That's why MTN people are just giving them praise. They are worse than West African College of Science and Technology.
We are pleased to tell you that your internet has been restored. Yeah, hey!
Let's tell you a message in the background as you restore it.
I don't know what they tell to. Monsieur the Mission of Pedia from
and yeah, you have to do something about it.
Sorry.
And the last time because MTN force everywhere you go. Maybe do up a net. So what's the meaning of that slogan? They should change the slogan. You know, somebody must sue them for the slogan. Everywhere you go for the way. Well,
the clarity they keep talking and let them take it back.
Well, I thought Nana would get the opportunity, but Nana has gone. I don't know what happened to his line. So, ladies and gentlemen, can we work on this? My next, okay, Nana has come. Is it my network? My network. I'll throw my network. Sorry. Okay, we're picking a young correct. Yeah, that's all.
Councillor, me do a chiacha pa titru Angel TV Angel FM. It be 4 o'clock brand I'm working and you know but see I'm now let me number last number 28 you know I think to me found radio so
they were in 28.
Yeah, I 0248 348 218.
David. We'll be there all when you see that. Okay. You see that. 0277 609 644.
Okay.
Or Facebook and Sana Manana when she said no award the and I said who's sending me welcome before. And
I really me patronians see when so
me Ghana money is 0277 609 644.
0277 609 644.
And the idea you has to see idea. We have to see idea. And your friend Amenfa. Your friend Amenfa to see our here WhatsApp.
Okay.
And here 862.
Me be no person number no.
Ope fie dia na ope US. And you be try me. Go sit down remember next year. Nyame ya aduma. Next year nyame ya aduma. By December na do.
Okay. Now issue ni na say. Question is say your about 32 years. And wa won kwara me no. And kwara no back 12 years. And back 14 years. Now
back why?
Back 12 years.
And back why?
Back 14 years.
And on where we say?
I don't know what I think say 35 years. Or maybe 35 years. 35 years.
Maybe 35 years old.
Yeah.
And your own first born already 21.
I think so. Yeah.
I am quite. You had your son at school in Tier. Only I didn't ban a country for the church. Say, it's not the NT. Yeah.
First all one time. because of nneɛma baako mmienu mi nti ɔwɔ ntɛm.
Ɔwale ntɛm ano ɔwɔ ntɛm.
Ɔware ntɛm asɛ bɛyɛ mɛka no saa. Sɛ wɔyɛ nɔd n'ani nti ɔmo de ne ma awareɛ ntɛm. Na issue ni sɛ wɔhyia aberanteɛ bi wɔ nkan. Na aberanteɛ no ɔnyɛ adwuma. Ɔne New Montefiore nso na ɛyɛ adwuma wɔ Takwa.
Ɔno girl na ana.
Ɔno girl no New Montefiore na ɛyɛ adwuma wɔ Takwa. Ana boy no wɔhyia boy no wɔ nkan Accra.
Okay.
Nti boy no nyɛ adwuma but boy no de person to n'anim ana ɔne boy no atena na waboa boy no. Ama no nya adwuma ɛwɔ no wabue shop ama boy no ma boy no ɛtontɔn phones ne ade.
Okay.
Nti waboa boy no ma to the extent sɛ boy no kora nya konya kɔ Dubai. Ɛkɔfa phones ne ade ba. Ɔne ne ntɛm wɔ asomdue kama.
Okay.
Ebi a meka sɛ ebi a na ɔtie me ma makɔ no ne WhatsApp no so ɔni so. Ka me de link na send no sɛ ɔnjoin ne. Na nkɔ no abɛka. But I think so on my.
Okay.
Asɛm yi a na nka ha no pa ma akɔhyɛ no ho akɔmfo na meyɛ sɛ ɔno nkasa.
Ɔde ahoma na ɛsɛn ho akɔmfo na ɔkɔ no adi.
Asɛm no ha no. Nti meyɛ sɛ ɔsɛ ɔno kasa na meyɛ sɛ ɔno kasa na nakɔma ntɔ ni. Deɛ ɔbɛka kyerɛ.
Na nkɔbɛyɛ anka ɔhyɛ akɔmfo no owu ano mfrɛ me. Abra. Nana kasa deɛ ɔkɔ wayɛ. Na obi ogosi okuku no de mra mo be de na ko wu a na wa be frɛ me
as why this time na asɛm ni nyina ne sɛ waboa boy na ma boy na gyina na naso
saa
waboa boy na ma boy na gyina na naso ana wonyini sin boy no so kakra
ne yɛdɛn
ɔkyɛn boy no be 6 years
ɔno ɔbaa no Arenga ko.
Yeah, ɔkyɛn boy no 6 years.
Ko
arenga. The thing is say waboa boy na ma boy na gyina na naso ama ne sika ne ade. Recently your boy ne ka kyerɛ ne sɛ the man mienu na wawo wɔ mo no. Ɔmfa nkwalaa no nkɔma ne maame.
Okay.
Ontimi ne ntina brɛ wɔ nkwalaa mienu.
Okay.
Na afei nso boy no cheat several cases ma wɔ ho no.
Okay.
Ɔfa ne phone wɔ hu sɛ boy ne cheat. But of course, family in no nyinaa aware sɛ ɔne boy no na tie akyerɛ sɛ ɔmo bibia te sɛ wasa awareɛ kwan so a ne sa but nkɔla mmienu no ɛnyɛ boy na ɔne no wɔ sisi ane ba
nkɔla mmienu no ɔmo papa baako ana
nkɔla mmienu no ɔmo papa baako but ɔmo papa no yɛde ne ma na awareɛ ntɛm no na wagyaa no
okay
nti when you different boy a ɔno na meka sɛ wɔnyine sɛ ne mfie nsia a wo cheat on so ne ade no was what you boy ni be a boy ni kasa o panicho or you sorry always was akoye o ko Dubai kura on frɛ no ne ade o hwa no afrɛ no but that's what bedo boy no
open kwala ngo
wa bedo boy no na boy no so because of the money nti wonti me no no fan kwala no koma ne maame but boy ni money mo e bia so on fan kwala no koma ne maame nti why the step wo hu de wonne en kwala no so no ono na ahwe nkwala na ama because papa no gya no wan hwe nkwala no ama se ono so wodo bi ma ne ma no ontimi ntu ne ma ne so ngo because of them no so nti ozo ontimi nga no as wado boy no nti why confused wo hu de wonne ti why na me say okay ya ni me de be oso no ahwe na me say ne en fan to wani na ma share life na mano but we need online ti me share na ma friend straight ko no aba be chibi
oba mama ni moaye ba de di kai no ans no beba no ewiase ma ewo no brofo kasa bi entimi nka na otwi no you can't eat your cake and have it abrewa wusika ne wale ye den papa and abrewan so wusika ne twedie ye den udi na oma instruction what are there and fidie chi abo ani sunku ijana so ani sunku matra fidie so akere how to marry with children ma kire procedure entina na wadaroma odi me so odi machi pa Katwene bra. Na the American won't mean coca.
My friend straight corner my him and said I can't
And you to me, I enjoy a Jimmy. So Abra can let and wine, Nana Uncle Fred. Sister, yeah, what you share a colado, Aringa, Abra can let and go.
Hello, Councillor Schultz. I'm Selena, 39 years. 3 kids, married, 9 years.
As the rhythm kind. Sana kind in the Sana Bell. Eddie Shasi, if I read him, man can't say Esther, can't say one gassa.
Hello, Councillor Schultz. I'm Selena, 39 years. Legon. Married with 3 kids for 9 years.
Good.
He's 47 years.
Good.
My husband is against me on social media and is demanding my password to my phone and to my account. 3 weeks ago, he broke and destroyed all my gadgets because he was angry. I have tried my best not to allow my social media to affect my marriage. So whatever he demands, I give. But still, now he says I shouldn't go live or anybody's live until he says so. He wants access to my WhatsApp. Note, he's already tapping my calls. My only source of happiness is social media. The funny part is that he says whoever takes my contact is sleeping with me and is calling me names. Can a husband stop a wife from being on social media? Is it wrong to have a pin on your own phone? Is it right for your husband to tap your conversation and use it against you by calling the people to ask them if they admire me or not? I'm losing it. Help me. I'll say a friend and Selena, we did 39 years, so will you go now? I for 9 years with in Mark 3 and a Nikunu so 47 years. Now Nikunu and Pesobeba social media and also Nikunu pen a password to the phone and social media accounts now. Name what they are Beman now 3 weeks ago. Beman is saying the phones now because Nibu Efu. Now we're trying the best, Selena not trying the best, say on my social media no, but you trying to worry thing. But into Nyani couldn't maybe send it the man in the password, handles, or the name now manipulate. There's a stomach bear many name, Jimo. I feel the
or see why be beer, but it's your business on for password in the man. One on farm man in the didn't one about. What does it? There's a demand for the password, and she's not giving the password.
It's not giving, okay.
That's the thing, yeah.
I say, okay. But you see, and the man say, man in call life, and man in bed no be alive. So
this is maybe any say member, this or not as umbra.
Until on no bear man permission. No say yes, I can who say bear man and calls our body be a bearman tap into 10 calls be a yes, I shall say. I dear man in GIA social media. Now, I so bearman say, will be a better number of social media and should be and bearman say on any dance, and you couldn't have any names. Now, so will be say, you couldn't able to me stop it or bearman bet me stop it or bar from being on social media now. Now, or some be say. Eye bonne say oba na say be ma obenya pin e wo wow phone so ana no san so bisa say be ma ho kwan say obeta pin na yire calls a obesa so this call no afre na yire edin asan friend kofo no e bi so mo say aso mo pemeyire anase mo pemeyire o say ye mo ano na adwen e say that's it
abna yerasi o na brofo dia ote o school one group of penny must say on to say I get here or here why name straight to the so what's your take on the story?
I think so the man is taking
too
far
because I spoke to her when she sent the audio and then I think that she's been battling with this. She has been on social media before she met the guy. Her numbers are very good and she has very good numbers. She doesn't know why the husband is doing that. When she goes on anybody's live, the husband will come and use fake account to come and watch on that live. Whatever she says he says the husband comes home and it becomes a fight. And I'll call her. And here can hear board Jill so. And I'll picture a fine. And I'll see. Not say any say. And we'll go on the live and go and warn whoever the person is. Go and DM the person and warn. See the trying to know what say. Ni fosa or the nyama or pipe ni na or the from basa with you. You know.
Na be man no nim say ne no or a social media person and
so so social media. Na fi do nim dia aba. Enti on tias here. Enti no be service because on there. And I wade na so thing when na nim ti da.
Mabao. Ara me akosa. Oh, me say wa feel papa.
What is three? On my bed, your network is three. On my say was no matter network when you.
Hey, me say.
So many Kasai, but see what baby are doing it. Our any dear Charlie. No crime, word not horrible. No crime, no. It was your take on the story, Uncle.
I think some maybe something that.
Who is who
Na be man so no ni say oba no a social media person and sana okwa ko ware no. Nti no I say oye dodo. Ah.
Na blanchi na ko social media persons we.
I say oba ne say nti no I don't know person oba ne be have a life aside marriage no.
Oh, said the normal thing man go after marriage I am your life. Side Jimmy Semna Melody. And I saw for me so come. Is there something you said? Is there something you Quincy Bokodia? Mute to whomever was here, mute yourself. Boko made of mute to whomever. Now, is there something you Abna you oh one night club I would say, hey, or you're Bonnie Ben you. I do what you know what you Oh no, that is the age of the day. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Yeah. So like you asked, after marriage, don't you have life again? People believe that after marriage you don't have a life again. And it's painful. There are some women who get upset when their husband tells them make yourself happy. Because your husband cannot make you happy.
I say happiness is wow.
But the other people whose happiness is dependent on their husband.
No.
And when your husband don't do what makes them happy, some of them will want to just terminate their life and look ugly and will not go to friends again. I mean, people say I choose my husband over my friends. I hear people saying that every time, you know. Well, let's take your take. Let's have your take.
You take I say, no taking things far to the extent so to me say or ban a gadget to me free for a month for no. He's taking it too far. For you know, the wife no anyway. She's having fun. She's killing boredom. So now, stating will let her say social media makes her happy. It means you bear man require there's something that you're not doing right in the house. It's about social media space. And so to me expressing the whole camera. But to me, on come and be on, she will not find herself in any stress mood. The man is taking it too far to the point that you be calling people and asking them say, "Oh, Pemiri. I mean, then it's not right.
What's your friend Musafo?
Hey, Ekacheno.
I'm myself one warning said. Say you may so Wakacha and the wife so you so into one stopping a year evening meetings now or banner. Or we have a share sorry that. Me call we by me ho.
Also have a share sorry that.
So they didn't continue by evening meetings.
Oh, what the person ban be happy life and now person ban wu
say baby ni sa omon beso wu ba won say owu no ye wo miensa o e ti say da level 1 level 2 level 3 owu no so ye level 1 level 2 level 3 enti na eto e ti ka so bi eti ase owu no o ja say ye won krofo a omawu omo ni atenka
I think same self-confidence, we need self-confidence.
Asem no aboso. And emba baby amehu nyina muko through search ordeals, no, who be some say ukunu or your den or your say, you realize that they have made a social mistake granting the audience to an unqualified man to marry a qualified societal woman. That's a problem. Oh, baby, baby is self-fatan. So they are
why overprotective?
When they are possessiveness and you're protective.
Yeah.
Some men they feel they are protecting their corridors and their territories, even though they are fooling. Yeah. Some of them will fool like that.
And about life, only number life, husband and wife.
Not all the better.
I'm on your life, I bet your questions now, man. They're not beside go for no.
So I'll be starting life, sir. I'll start and I say thank you to my husband. No, can I say, sister, this thing you are doing, stop it now. Otherwise, you will have a challenge. Oh, nothing will happen. My husband is just, I say, I'm not saying he's not supportive. Can you stop this thing that me say, stop it, because I say, I'm who not check social media. Mr. said, they'll see you more rest. And I'm saying, oh, how? I say social media, no, taking in life, yeah. And I'm saying, but your life is rather going on well with social media. I say, but Charlie, what can when Jesus here, and I'm saying, oh, it's not meant to come. I say, I knew. And you handle so there's you and nephew, okay. But she's not happy.
That's right.
Me suspect Esther.
Yes, something to say. Who's that?
Honorable, I see. I see.
Yes, I say bye-bye. Honorable man, bye-bye. I say bye-bye. Like a couple of times.
Miss Rawo, Mabel, I say, Miss Rawo, honorable. Honorable to Wasi. Esther Chain. Now, honorable. Oko Hona, Uko Esther. Now, Oko, yeah, there.
Esther Beshama,
Ugo Tremu now go home, Esther.
Esther invited me, and I'm so share, and I'm so we were rather grow. So be quiet, no share. No share. Yeah. I want to show the funny. Yeah. Esther, whoa. I'm a phone and all says, and yeah, my name. Oh, serious, men, share them all. Oh, sir, apart from that, so any actually funny. Madame for you to Baswa, it shows that you online. Maybe that, and I'm not saying any of the other talk or how can I for your one-on-one evangelism crowd or quiet in life.
Hey, I see. Hey. Honorable, now, who can be?
Make yourself happy. I want to say, but make yourself happy. No, they don't mean it. As long as people say, hey, you making yourself happy, no, then it turns to something else.
Because maybe son of car say make yourself happy. One tears here. And I want so oh yeah no son I will tears here.
Now I can make myself happy. I mean, as long as I'm not doing anything wrong, now I'm making myself happy. What should be your problem?
Well, so the issue is that when somebody says make yourself happy, and for example, you go to work and you come home late and they are admonishing you, say, hey, and then they watch it. Now say, it's also me making myself happy. You see, when people tell you something and you keep repeating it on their face, it becomes an insult that, you know.
No, nobody. Well, okay, if somebody will say that, that's fine. But I'm just saying in general. No, we are the better because she said make myself happy, you know. I'm making myself happy. But I'm just saying, when they say a bit too bad, you know, now they can't take their words.
Because maybe when they say make yourself happy, you didn't understand what you were saying. But I get where you're coming from. Yeah, right. Make yourself happy. Make sure my can be actually this year. Okay. Yeah, I'm going. One ever. I'm not moderating the uncle.
I'm not going to Ghana to feel
now, I'm going Ghana. Honorable, network no. My echo. Konabra. Honorable Konabra. Moncombra. Esther, what's your take on the story? Honorable Kwaba. David Cobra.
Sir.
Aye.
Counselor.
Yeah.
Maybe me one is okay. Oh, the answer I'm about to come and Subana Kazakasa no say social media. If you are no more, or we better not so on beso basic for more.
Okay.
I did be cramp. What's what you will feel? Obi no more onim time a wode ye na onim time wode ye fia de enti fa na say bia be ma no kwampo be ba na ade bia wo so ye wo fie no onye ye na gira live so sheki on say double tap wo be na bufu enti abufu no na wo ye na bufu no wan hwe ya bonso na ekọ nanim say attention kakra na wo de betina fie no wo de eno na gina life no so ebi mu de very serious me fa na say bia ye wadwuma na say from morning to same re na wa ya enwumre ya ye wo hoyi e bia wo say me ya ade na say maanye na say me gina life so say me kasa me ye sure say me azon obetu so ompene enye ne de obemuna but say even po ugina so na say ade na wo say wo ye no wa ye wa ade awie wo ye oni ma awie I mean say be me bia na adwen e wo fie bia benya problem with life a wo ye it's no first thing they say bia lady no or start here no na bia o ye ni too much e wo so o ye ade krampa onya time onye enti no e ma e be ye bufu instead of say be ma ne be support na ma ne be ye bufu e wo so e na be ma no so antimi ahye no ho a wa ma na ko deep be bi o de ne nam ne de wa tra kra nti also oba back because say why too much. But
girl, let's say, or say, or allowing social media to come between her marriage. So let's have that point clearly said. Debbie, you see, attack I spoke to her. 80. Yeah, some of them become on Facebook, but I didn't go to respond to them. Obi had a letter back. Letter me wasn't say me compress it so that it can be wholesome for the house. Nyama onwa ye any nyama why jai ye be manintim. Ebi wo e jimie mame. We yan nyama bi nyama be ma binti. But why ye nyina and at time now none of them is interfering in a man's time. Okay? Or see time or see data e wo fie empo no otom be man say me mo use fie data na mfa nye social media on no tua
che be man so boko de
ofi mukurom but the woman say why ye there so ye bia because ono so hu say baby anani gie efiba what osi or ko father before hey okotena ha. Hey, so the only space it's me abuane kakra apart from ose oni ni nua no kra kasa hey You know, so her life has been said, can I please this man? You know what I'm saying? And finally, social media know what's with that. Who post to picture, hey, who editing, hey. So Instagram ninja must you post to her. But TikTok by you know say there's a lot of education there. And you're bound the whole week. Actually, swore 3 times. But majority of the times in Nippon, time on no year social media, obi any ho, nikru ni ho, and kola ni ho. So in on only free time or the year social media. But permanent, once the bear money be who say ampa, you are life.
Social media, so yeah, or involved in it for no.
That no any quiet then. Say social media there me wa how pa no aba. And I just anka on share man says na on share my ice.
So I said the next time I share money be so you.
I don't know share man.
Na counselor, me say be involved no.
All involving no. There be there all involving a bear man that didn't who shame.
So what's a war ban at least who dear and yes be on per at least I was on it and say be hey and then they make life and then they make us say like what I say.
Hey, Esther today.
What dear yes
Esther. Hey, what's it like?
Counselor.
Uti boom papa. Who can say go be sorry?
My network no was stop here na me dination. Yes, Kasa. So on they couldn't plan a topic on bay any beyond begin. Correct.
Bokori.
That's over your life because of your bema.
Esther.
Oh, no, they can't I day.
Esther Bokori. Esther Bokori. Baby, I feel among the dear with you and Nkati.
Oh, okay. Maybe the council, I'm come there. Oh, council, and I said, me for the say. Oh, me for the say, be me wahay. Hey, what's on maybe I
then I pound.
Oh, people talk about it.
I started checking
Counselor, me say, lady, they involved in a capture. Maybe
and dear fan says, son, I TV now or be joining me life now. Mirror, counselor boy, I call live, oh, mirror.
Counselor, the most of time, no, who post away, no. Then I be cry, because baby, I will go and go here. It was all my own. Oh, honorable. No. All your life now. All the involved bear man, media, they met me a canon. All your baba, the most of the time say. And some people be opposite to be. I told that me okay, me bad. And I said, I'm going to say, hey, and then some of you can share.
Martin.
Well, counselor, now I say, you can be the circle and plan, some of my you know, as a man can maybe or to be quite maybe or chum quite to make a no or chum no man comment we know. Miss so involved Bearman, and one to say the mean quammy DNA. Or involving me a short said one because they are Obiani is soon in the banyo.
And so their Bema idea, would the elf one so, and they are involved in. I am involved in your day. Obi in social media. Dear Nanny Genoye. Who's here involved you? I don't know soon when your number involved you.
Oh, son, you no answer, and I say,
now show the as air by force. To say me, may it pan over. May you number life you swap. Bibian say. Oh, one bamba shot. And family home. And I just say, what you allow social media? Oh, one they catch them. What that? The fact say what that in Chile say. Only one they catch them. You see, our DNA BBO. It's not everything you involve people in marriage. Esther, don't start. Esther, don't start what you can't continue. Don't start what you can continue. Don't start what you can continue. Esther. Because at the end of the day, no, everybody has a life to live. Oh, you don't know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Obi a pie obi phone because I see in the birthday when post to, but also for birthday were post to, and to a pie in the phone.
Oh, the Bama would be back some fine. I the phone about ship for pennies. I drain a yacht no.
What put them? Oh, Yali. Oba awali bodam for mo wetin we kunu ade be chin we wabonu to wo dem kunu funny face suban
da bi no oba no so e den one post the kunu no
na o post na by force ono wo me meti we me yina nka me meti we me yina nka chem say be dia fa me ho ono wo me
share counselor
ono wo me
Cause I know now we nipa na tini di ni birthday wanka
na wako bi owo me no ti do birthday me na me wo ana me yuje ni musa enyo no wo no ba oni so for it sa enti how they say what's the problem
no so for it sa na ukuru no na to do na it sa
chale mo ma wale ye ti say de soja adwuma bi a yaje ato ehuso
soja oyo odomu ni ede
Esther odoni dey ubebe ba na mbeka sa bi dey odo ayodo
e ka wo counselor me birthday fana say mama exam say bia me birthday na me azo no amposti me we nani na me hu say 2 days wa posti obi obua ene meka sa me ndi gwaza say ba me bia meka
wo adwum yale as a matter of fact wa bodam what about them? Oh no, that means oh no. That won't say Debbie Obi and Cassie happy birthday. Bonnie Banner, why? And to say me, Debbie Esther, and to say me, Namira sending me. Miss you. What should I do? What's sending me? Miss you. Am I there?
Okay.
Make us miss you too. I mean,
miss you.
Me.
You want to grade this? Counselor.
May you send me miss you.
I miss you too.
My bottom.
Na kansa ye kwa ye bejeje ha na mkasa miss you a untimi won smile na won ka bibi ede na nipa na no tena ka miss you a so won
it is a what you want to miss na me miss you a me say miss you too na ede
yeah also miss na that moment na type man no
mo dey mo so jimi so na ya town so because I love you now so what then
too na be na abeka.
Ana eye no kura na.
Oh, counselor, say no question, no question. Me say I love you. Also, I love you too.
So what do you say? Me can na wan ka o tim.
What do you say me there?
What do you say? Me ka say I love you too. I don't know wan ka o tim. Because in kwase say bo Obia say no, I love you. Now Oka say I miss you too. No, I trust here. Really? Who say yes? And you are waiting for me to say it first. David, and you are waiting for me to say it first. Yes. Unhuni never kick out. Unhuni never kick out. Sister, 18 ama I to say there Obi akoji. 18 I to so Obi akoji project work. Se wo sha atade na ye fe. I to so Obi akoji project work. Wo sha atade na ye fe. Na ukunu ani ne te wan kan kire wo. Na ba abonti na Obi ka kire wa on fum kwan. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. And what? You're starting one and one ton. You see one and one ton. Oh, come on, why what? Why one ton? So when you start something like this and you don't continue, then it brews problem. Sister, sister, tell me, may your life 5 to 7 times a week. So him sir. My wife is under obligation to come for all my life. And to Wamba, not in Tokwaba. Why didn't you come to the live? Why didn't you read the post? Why when I posted you didn't comment? Why were you on WhatsApp when I was calling you didn't mind me? And I was on call waiting. Who are you talking to? Who was on the line? Uma. Sister, Obia, we did the birthday. One kai, and you know, who did birthday, and you know, no kai, you may wish you. One kai, so and yes, she. And yet, Jimmy, Obigo toke come out. Now you took it. Says who? Says who? Now I am as Arcadia. Now, Ushia Bemebia, what Jimmy Ama said, or no sorry, and upon or wish you happy birthday. And you may obey now get a cake, and a shoe, and now phone, none of worth. Say, Obi de na 4 years ni esan say wakoto cake amana yiri ba bi tama na yiri ba fie no odi cake kese a eso san de ono akoto na ba di boafu na momo wale sa Jimmy fo ya amko shi omo abna to aso na Esther nkomo yidie Nana ba. My envy we Nana nipa no yin or so.
Counselor Obai also Obai the network and problem to see from
You go network imbra. Onya network akra no kan tell say wa.
So be by no see okay.
Ongo network imbra.
Oh some brown try sir.
You ongo imbra na moderator akra network. Why? Because if you no three fan command that. Me small out to minka. I'm not one endless. Honorable now icing. Whom you want about first? Icing. Assembly there cause young content. Brand say or peg any password. One just social media. Don't make us uncle. Or money WhatsApp no password or pay access to the WhatsApp. Already not tapping in phone call. Only didn't come up no after what Chida Bisa said. Me you didn't need come open and Obefia no the tata. A shawuni ba. Obia bedu. Hey, una was say Christo ni aya shawo. Uli nyamia kata we ni na odi wo. Shawo ni ti say. What say ah. Na ni nyonko ya friend. Ukunu si we do. We are friend. ukunu si we do we afre ukunu si we do si ukunu si uko yiye ni da no yesi we ko di ukunu si ono abo we de wo twempra ukunu si ni baby oya adwuma nso de empanyifo nko a na eba ho oche baby oya adwuma me yem hye me man na baby oya adwuma no unya asresere ni akrokro ndi o be fie ne unsapan honorable ana icing yenkoy emso ko jinso honorable icing ko jinso
Thank you, my gift.
Yeah, that's the pocket jinso.
Okay.
Eti o.
Oh, okay. But what was the question? I was busy.
Honorable, they be able to send you. Every time we decide, I get here.
Me, because we are there for it's my beauty 100%. That's all.
The moon and morning crop one I said, extra down my life.
Okay,
and also want it.
Dabby, any other crop on a
and one tear honor.
Dabby.
Sister is set a new group at the password. Nicholas, you on trend, that's your social media. It's on our baby. Near catch and say, Quack, could you counselor? Have the Nicola tapping your phone so until be all in bedding Comubia. Oh, one and you put a fro. What the Mayre Casai are they open and after the one and you could about everybody, a shower bar. There may be a do, Freddie and you and him. When I saw soon, Yami, Christo near show. To the extent, say, the phones were papa in their go. And you will be sir.
Or ya shower near. Why is he so with her?
Because I shower need try it.
Oh, okay. That's something. That's why they make farmer, first of all.
Are they?
When it comes to me too will be or problem for because she wouldn't like the things I say. But why make a password mouth? What are I'm just saying, me too, because the things I will say, you would not like it. Because mind you, go home and can some chihuahua of a so fake kitchen. Now, I won't do that.
Sister, we so be fake here. So fake cannot dear, and then again.
Messi me a me famano, and it's now some famano, and I finally, tell me a shower near. I shower you, someone pass away into our way, so you have a shower. If that word is said to me, you know better be not a bar.
Or candy diablo.
Not Sammy Diablo. And I did and some go high and can't see a Diablo because it won't sit very well. And on Fred, there may be a like there may be a near order. How can I know a patch of time or even make an into the upper obey in the Brabay?
Hey,
it's a simple.
Now I never see you a cooner. Let me say, Mamma, you for war.
On shall be what you missing an order because the oil and yet we all flow back or you are showing. Now we are. I'm a castle, my mother was a sister, bra, and mushroom.
And do what you say. What does Uncle Flower shower? Mamma, in you.
I'm telling you, I don't care the tone now, the car, you know, because first of all, good in the nuance, or the address on them. I fancy I saw them who are be friendly, be a no flow back. Now, I just say, oh, you don't know anything, one you need, and I'll walk a while and now anything to suppress her. That like, and never go her, it doesn't, when certain words are said to me, I don't take it, say, a friend is say agro and there's certain words you shouldn't say to your partner. Simple.
Hey.
Me will catch them, yeah. We are sure you, Matty. Also, umpasa
enti sɛ wo nua baa ne saa sister yi a enti honorable wo nua baa ne saa sister yi a me ka say Friday be any story na yentu ba anya ni nyina say oni be mate na omko yie won sawam ena oni be ma ne te no like omunyama nko yie nti anu tu kakra me ka say wi ama bi o omunyama nko yie nti aware ni nko yi ba oba no eluzu ni anti bi o hwe no ena omko yie no enti yie na se hono de okoye ne ma de say ni gya ba yie waya si yie pa o. So like ama obi aye fine nti we am current so medam ena odawa ena be man buy no the 1,000 Ghana cedis bread no see ye no so ye no see there be enye ye nti na me ma enye hwe de ma ye bia enka the 1,000 na me ndi bi so nua ba bi be ka sa akire wa den na we unmute yourself honorable.
Ada wa prostitute na. So ka say 2,000 na me ni bia. Na wutua ne ka. Ene na da na say I get it wrong. Ma get it wrong ana.
And so obi see that obi see yetumi ka bi sa di agoro.
Oh, bra. So also me 1,000 na be di bia. Me so ma cho say mpacho I'm not a prostitute ti kokona ho ubenya bi. Okwa anu akoti o mo ka no akodi.
And say unya ba afro no kan we kire wa then abeka kire no
ewura fa ho adwen wa ukuru no onye correct
sa
oh baby atna I have an extra room
hey na say unya ba ni fi awade o fi awade na say
na wutimi ba ka kire me say me kuta 1,000 je na me no the extra man
Dabi abu ho ba ntoka kakra na aba ena mako akoye yie ba ni kru na akoti na ni weye na se nti I say they are becoming happy ena anadwo okoma na 1,000 say onji no mani bi
but okay on slow if you are a normal practice omomi no wo montem
Dabi the woman says she was shocked. No, she said she was shocked because they have stayed for more than 6 months now. They've not had sex because the man has done something. But a year nearby, no, I caught anyway, ye na sick, no, be our budget so. Yeah, I see why ye until like that night, no. I know the time we besides and a year and we will see the command wine.
Na kasla bi so na wabo e bia obusa na se bia na be ma na ni da wa na bia no facha okura ono sa no ano wadwe oh mema be break me sa you also for the ultimate
I see Friday story bia ba e be o kan America e jabra story be Friday be say sa eti girl na say ono once a while ono monsa but afide wa eti said there almost every 3 days bia ono monsa na hard liquor ono ma no aye basa but on tiase o yes so weak but nanse no say sansa na ye de man no enyo na eto ni kunu na toba no say entwetwa bi no mo atwa bi o twa bi anso no di no because in need that like onya okay with the set osisa on no nsa otu mani ndi nida e no ware no obi andi no onu nko ano ne natena sa nti edi osi owo ne second born edi ni tifi ne ni so ze ni kuru ye bibi tifi ne ni sunte no sisi a be ma ne ton saba no ano but osi be ma ne ni ho e no no so one night no osi o okonu nsa ni bi a che se de ya eye ne be na okonu nsa na anya ne hwe eti ni yam hye so otoni bo ase be ma ne hwe bi ma ne nom ye no de oye ne se onom ye no de syringe oja bi so ko no de syringe twe ye e no de call baby e from Lancet lab bi e no de call ma mamponfo e ye nhwehwe ni se na ni kunu no de one man na nya nsa ne nko a ode ade bi gum a ose ye de man preko hey Charlie, some people are suffering too much in marriage. I don't know. I see.
And it's saying, I see, will be at the man preco, no, go on heat so they can mate. The man puts this in the alcohol for the lady to drink. Sana be with me. Why? Oh, what far? But is it okay?
No matter what.
Oh, bruh. Oh, bruh.
Oh. Is that something to do?
Bruh, do you know what? Bruh, there's a liver, there is a kidney pushing alcohol and chemical into somebody's daughter because of a VRA. Oh, a dang. Oh, a dang. They are now paid D.
And say, oh, yes, but Councillor. I did back one means so as I may be on say. I don't think Oba BBC, the only team poor word, the boy didn't say on my own.
Because your body power, they are pay a check, BB and you hope you.
And I know so I can't a man and person will be too.
Someone can someone say no, but then you, then they don't want
to admit that.
No, why should they admit if you know? What again are you expecting from them?
Oh, say yes, oh, yes, and one thing,
and one thing now they buy, then you know they buy. Then,
oh, she knew Bibian who be more.
Not them, you know, who person they buy.
Yes, she couldn't through.
Hey, apart from a training, them, you know, person they buy. I don't go in through Bibia, not training anyhow. And to get them say, oh, castle be a bono. And I make us say, we are deliberate or shed up ma or ban and son. Now, and yes, and say, man, I have one in what's made in. Why would you do this to somebody's daughter? Now, Obabu now didn't out there. Hey, everybody is. Sister Tiemi, say, oh, brah, so baby, there be so baby and Casapa so bone, son, and in that. It's different. But so bad and you won't name Jew, but this all man in some. And I near Sakake, but all the chemical we be good man and feel excited. Oh, dang. Charlie.
Ebiswa a councillor go for no moye hwehwemu no omo overexaggerate because ensana nkasa no you were different one be or honoma one shall be kasi
Isaac no one go can't drum say me I read a letter on Friday me the kasa me say so me put me name say Mampon scientific research for they can do such as I didn't know also they call Lancet near say food so that is the research but on to me like she's dumbfounded.
And I said, so it's all come here, no more.
Oh,
this will be addicted.
Oh, say why addicted? Oh, it's not better in the honor. What must say? All go feed the no me. I say, Charlie, this is Friday here, treaty alcohol and sex.
True. Me because I've been my experience with that. Me lady be, me girl be or no bami wa. No, I had a mixture new cram to a bar, or I be not what bonnet to another mamma sentence. I'm so about them. Our body say, Buna. And go for no near my dear near my butts. At least or so many pan wait, many pan say, and mean to me, because on one catcher or say, a bayo say. No matter is a ninja home, you be that. But we are unaware now. The Yama Frafra.
This is Friday, a bear alcohol and sex.
He said, "Oh, the Frafra and Bakubi is to have a case of fruit drink and need to say orange. Come,
sir.
Onum so a new doko. The good one, I got how I ask it.
Sir.
The good one, I got how. Now, man, I take different shape. While the God to say, Cabanasisa.
Ochira na ebedi sa akomo. I say ochira na ebedi sa akomo but o jami si Hawaii. I say chira adwene ye go. Hey! Ochira ni 9 PM mo de yen kwa na dia no so.
Number one, Mr. You might be a bus one of the station. You are so
I don't know why that feedback, sir.
Problem I very now. Because me the idea about coming when say so when social media you swa obey you still
okay
lady no nye boni bia
okay
but said na Esther can sometimes bibia be bia no ya yemfa into to social media na dia ba ko idea ba ne say emma yedo enkofo a omo men yen na omo ben yen ye neglect if you don't use it well. You focus now will be on people you will never meet or you've never met before. Not omo obey omo na I was say bianca omo attention kakra no way neglect
okay.
But omo issue no me when said there is more to it. If you hankasa asem wo ho ena obia finding means or also the ebetete stress so na oba na dia social media. So there are a lot they need to work home, in the house, for the house to become a home. Na omumi no etimatina hono omani aje. Na be ma no enkoye say obehye oba no so na oba no so hu say ye hye ne so. Say honorable kai bibi. And pray say obi catch us say make yourself happier. A very deep, just 2 words, but a very deep. So how to go about it. You will end up overreacting a bay insult a many panel. And I say the problem bro. Because you make yourself happier on car somebody. But it's all about how you do it. Because told be so what do you do? Na say odwen kwa akira so no be eti ana no be tire be ba kwa tem bia wo say wo de two trim say obisa wo say eh me ni pa ya ene wa humi a wontumi ntenai asomasi a me hu na me ntumi ntenai so am I going to be there for that person forever ana obisa ho sa question na say answer no you know then the next time I wouldn't know obisa say how is this person going to survive. It is to be catch yourself, make yourself happier. Or person will say, I may not be there for you forever. And it is a way whom you now don't say soon one wing. Or whom you now tea power, or whom you now could that one day. A never better sorry not a minute what I dare now obey. And sometimes they try to draw us attention on certain things. I be my how to be self-reliable, how to do things independently. But in a matured way, abra yen step obina so anase yen higher ankasa yo. Nti lady no, she needs to be talked to. Both of them need to be talked to. Me Beman say we know how to go about it. I ain't blame no, but to the extent of phone, a friend for me my warning, a threat is so she sorry near the other day. ABI and I came. A man for no near counselor. Or for funny man. Even to confront the wife, no. On one year artist Kakwari, no. A commodore how to me any just walk on baby. It's what say. Now, and Yamana Jensen, instead of kicking bitch hours and it's a bear kicking bitch away. And hormonum they misbehave. Both of them need to be talked to. Because social media, they're the problem with Bria Befi, even your macro. So, counselor, look at also any kind of involvement. Look at the way you involve your kids in social media, your things. And opa mobile empire, I do a crowd, I pay no mobile, say now about Queen super penny no so intimate. And so Baby Jiran Cheney, amen, no to say, and now actually. But you find a way to involve them and kakrana, I mean, also, and also a boa and your man. I think say if your problem no a solve here. no be who's how to go about things. And not I didn't know say it will look like I say Obama be fully threatened and also on your save of your but or you nipa it be a casachoma and yoma ebe.
But you see, it is specifically no or say obisa say onfa the password the man obisa say na anso boni say ubenya pin number like pin ewo phone so ana ugusu ebisa anso say say bema ebepe software dey tie conversation na oba o dey abetwetwe afide obo ni din bi so ya shawo kristonia wa okita ashawo plate obi adibi obi say sa nyama ya bema yi one ne kasa ti say
na e kano e man kasa no to da bia problem on say ba na dey aksa kobo because they are sort of guys be o no mo a okoware a obi ka bi ma wa enye yi o
so
ema o time kika kan say bi say dey say na chesa asase ni na na nkoyi ana o di sie o say nko
sadi na mo kan obi antumi ni obi fiti ahase o because obi anwale pen and the suban bi obi ye di kire no me ma na nya o te say na wo ho ahase because on unwale ne pen me that's I was speaking like you until I came back to learn and realize that whatever behavior I see is showing in marriage is a behavior in marriage, not before marriage. So you won't see it.
But also, you when you may be a to say, Obama udidi obatem, Obama obu obano. Yeah. Such behaviors, you know, so only kasa, only nam. Na be your baby a mistake, or transit obey towards Obama should tell you said that you go mistaken or bet media.
It's not entirely true. I spoke like that until I realized that no.
So, counselor, please, can't you study somebody through conversation?
No.
Or communication?
No. Because the anatomy of a human being reacts according to T. Obia ehiani bia wa humbrase.
Wow.
Every poor person is humble.
Yeah.
When they get money, they show you that they're also something else. So when you tell people that they are red flag before marriage, I say I have treated that before and I came back to apologize that it's not true.
Okay.
Because listen, everybody in the way they react. But the unfortunate thing God gave us is that everybody has the way they are positive and they are pastors, that when their wives come and tell you what they do to them, you'll be shocked.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm telling you, a story I treated about 8 years ago was one of these pastors who put their wife down. No see, a shisha so so bia kodini. On any yidin bed down, no banner by the name. Na or the
yeah, I've heard that before. I've heard
in
that story
before. Or the cutting will ashen chinisum. No, they are funny, you didn't say, no, I'm on time. Or see the hidden year ash. That is what we are good. And the woman kept this thing, Santa Mikoprichi was sorry, was Sukura. And she brought
even say a man bahasi, a man no ebi baha, and I say, a moment problem ban. So only omo kasa, and I say, wo any omo ekasa. Who say all these Sumaya and Memana and our man they do a relationship. And they saw it from the beginning, but only go money goes.
Majority of them didn't see it coming. They are doing interjection. Say and a be an esa. Chama catch on a diempo. I say a diempo a dion. A diebia ye do answer a quawa diem. Ura wadim was a dien unya bu. It says I've been poeta said dien. And yes, I've been putting the tower, the edge.
After election, no campaign.
Macassa. And I'm a candidate, I said, Baby, what you want? Maybe what? And yeah, this is me from who? In an enemy who wife pa, Charlie, wife pass, and I'm 2 doors in a Yoshi jeans. Oh, yeah, you. Aye.
Found
and then answer. Mediobi atempama Ebin sida. Me wanna me gimo mpenyi frɛ me say, "Hey, na ba ne say na I see maybe say I said that ben abeba." Aden, o frɛ na na. Ɛna me srɛ. Ti anche bia ɛna me talk call card na me friend. "Hello, I see." I say, "Yes." When he and I'm saying, "Oh, counselor ni." Say, "Hey, we have missed you when I come." I say, "You and your mother has met your father." I say, "Why?" I say, "How dare you ask my boss when am I coming? Did you buy my ticket for me? You are a witch. You are a stupid person. Can't you think?" Because, for example, if I'm a boss, simple, and she shall be my boss, yeah, minimum. Unim. Bin so, membrana so, say me back, but why ignore? You get it? So there are people that they are those, the third parties that create problem where there's no problem. You'll be shocked, say. Obi na friend you look at and say, "Some are you the social media, no one stopping now, you know that kind of thing." So there are men that they don't have common sense. But if you are a man and you don't know how to manage, then you are not a man, because the word manage is for men. Man, age. Break gadgets of your wife, tap your wife's conversation, and you can pick a phone and call, "Hello, honey, I sing." Me who say, "Oh, only me get a come Mr. Open Anna. Are you okay?"
Yes, last topic, you know, me say discuss one more date. I am mine.
Where did you Are you correct? So what bottom?
Okay, no, Obana ko cancel.
Oga Jenny Cruz say obi dinner. So yale. Send your ban yale. Me carry if you confess, it doesn't make you. If you confess, it doesn't make you a saint. It makes you a demon.
Honey, who did say that? Because you my boss are there, Miss Adden, and so I want me to.
When Jimmy, we are cooking. No, but you see, well, I am saying that I say.
Honorable. I say, is today the first time? I said, "No, we can't work today."
Jimmy.
That's what you mean.
But Jimmy.
And the accent. Oh, Debbie. Yeah,
so well, me, I don't know, but you can't see anything. But when a man is going mad, you should. And some of these people, they're having psychological problems. Well, you want to stay my 10, I'll explain some things to you. On
the password an issue is a no.
Why?
I've always say partner there, the password near any way, any password.
Oh, okay.
You shouldn't bother to know. And even to me, it's illegal for someone to put something recording or anything to tap into your privacy to monitor you here and there. Illegal. You know, holiday, the man or anyone should abstain from that practice and from Webia Emerald.
Obisi counselor, I did the mistake of my life, and I took my husband's phone, and the way he has stored my name, I can't forget till today. In our language, it means a prostitute. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
But you see, that I will say onope, because the way people store names on their phone is their personal discretion. That's all. So why do you go and take your husband's phone and realize that you're looking for your name? Why? I believe, sir, it's unfortunately more life. But I believe, sir, the reason why Okofani husband phone or penny dino, now Okofani say was stolen darling and why would you go and check? Have you stored my name? You understand? Why would you go and check? Has your husband stored your name? For what? Why? What is it? Oh, This thing called marriage, yeah. Well, both the man and the wife are not serious. Well, that's what I start saying. I say that say. Efwa, yema kwaba, ekuya sorry, yema kwaba.
Oh, fashion magic sir.
Yo. Ebi anti asema ye kan wadwin kire anything. Oba no kunu no penny password. Osi onjai social media, onka say onko live, abi mo onko live. I feel that the software be to the phone, so be aden be din ko bia ni kunu ni tie. Na ni kunu ni be fia adapatwa ani atembidi ahye woni ba Kristo ni obi anya we di wo so ya so we adwuma na so godi hu wa ba yi ni fine that man say no cassette am wa say ni phones ni gadget obari bisa say bia o do software o password na wa fa nkyere wukunu a wa ye boni ana na mfumso bi wo hu say bema edit software be two phones so tie conversation ana nti wadwe nkyere ni den.
Good evening.
Evening.
Okay, Antenna. This is Doreen.
You. Hello?
An interesting thing. What was I? It's so few and Salman, there's a saying like that. And if we are married, also be intimidating. There should be that mutual respect. Marriage does not break certain boundaries. There should still be individual boundaries. I'm married to you. There are things that I'm supposed to do for you as an individual. I need to make sure, say, me whatever responsibility I have towards you, if we have kids, I'm doing it. As a woman, whatever responsibility I have towards you as my husband, I'm doing it. Under no circumstance should any of us try that nonsense. It does not make sense. You are not my mother, I'm not your mother. You can't spy me because I'm married to you. No. You cannot. It doesn't just say how can you even think of such a thing? I mean, it is lack of respect.
Who are you saying? How can who think of such a thing? Who?
No, I mean, how can my spouse want to?
Oh.
So, on the line and drop it.
Sounds so Ghana. All right. So, well, when she comes back, so just like the way she was saying, the boundaries we keep saying people should set boundaries. My question has always been that who sets the boundaries for who? Because usually, you know, we keep telling people that boundaries must be set, but when the boundaries are set, we don't know who set the boundaries, and we don't know how to operate within the boundaries. We've got people. Okay, you are back. Finish. Hello, there's some noise behind your thing, eh?
Hello, counselor. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, but there's some noise behind your thing.
Ejai.
Well, you speak. It's not too clear, but it's okay. You go ahead.
Oh, it's not clear?
No, but you go ahead.
Are you trying to say that the network in Ghana is that bad?
Well, I didn't say that. It's those people who are there who came to say it.
So I was saying, as couple, we need to respect each other, respect each other's boundaries.
Okay.
Now, people get married and they feel like, okay, my worry dear, I am like, to me worry, no, see, because of our worry, won't me far down phobia, because I want to mean you see, want to mean crown to me see. They say, it's me that worry, but cancel or be a problem. And it's just unfortunate. Decides to me, dear man. But under normal circumstances, we are also having a freedom and a liberty. Oh, Obana or woman, and so who say you are being responsible enough and reasonable enough to know say I am married, and then maybe be a chasso. But generally, Obia one name a man any idea. So nobody should be able to spy on anybody's phone, and it really does not make sense. If you ask me, it doesn't at all. And it also doesn't mean that a man or a woman can be in marriage and go about doing anything. You should respect what you have said, because mostly when you are married, you have gone to make a promise. You have vowed to God, to man, that this is what you're planning to do. And there are types of marriages, and then you chose probably the one that binds you and the person alone. And there are rules there also governing that kind of setting that you've gone for. And so you need to respect it. In any case, whether you choose to respect it or not, no man should be able to spy on the fellow. When I say man, I mean human. Should be able to spy on the fellow man because of the life choices. No. And if I were the lady, I would. If I were the man, right? Obana is fine. You can have a man. The man is fine.
Is the man who has put softwares.
Okay, so until me na me Obana. Honest, the man me jano. Or insecure. The ban.
When the network is not good, it will not be good. If your wife picks your phone, what's wrong with it? Esther, you mean when you call me and my wife pick and say hello, there's nothing wrong with it wrong. Could there be a fee by them say, you have one crofano so one can't send you on maybe a fee by any go you. I see Benjamin. Over any link am I see? Well, somebody says network is very bad. Mamadu feel about I see MTN as well. I'm not see MTN as well. Zemu. Esther, then I'll use MTN. Because with Osanko, your queer Sanko of you. Mamadu feel about I want to feel over TikTok an hour. If you want to join, hit the link up here. So Facebook, if you want to join, you can hit the link up here. You can join. And if you want to come to TikTok, you can.
So give me some question.
What's it?
Why would you decide to get married to join hands with someone if you want to enjoy your privacy?
How do you maintain you? I'm not sure. Question.
How would you decide to get married to join hands with someone if you want to enjoy your privacy? Or partners of your privacy being you?
Oh, there is privacy. You see, even according to the law, one of the things we have to learn is that in the state of the law, please mute yourself. I hear the network is bad. So when you come, there's a lot of. So, even this privacy, your privacy needs to increase you. So because there's no privacy here, there's privacy in marriage because according to the Constitution, the right of an individual is not given in marriage. What does it? The right of the individual is not given. Like Walintia and I said, you have a private life. You have a level of privacy. You have a level of secrecy. Well, there's what we call the spousal secret, which is coming on individuals and coming on both. So when you say there's no privacy in kingdom marriage, which one is the kingdom marriage, please? Maybe you have to educate us. Come and educate us what is called kingdom marriage. So we say there's no privacy in kingdom marriage, meaning they're friend in kingdom marriage. And I join to swallow there now. What one is our come from? So me, I'm not hiding anything. So if my husband picks my call, nobody, you see, that thing you say, nobody says you are hiding anything. You can't buy it. What? Charlie, that network need an idea and you cram among. Esther, what is our kron? Is it church marriage or court marriage or if you are there? Because the church has no marriage. So which one is our kron? Esther, which one do you call our kron? Holy marriage. Which one is that?
I say serious marriage.
Which one is serious marriage and which one is unserious marriage? When you go to court and marry, is it not serious? When you marry in the house, is it not serious? When you marry as a Muslim, is it not serious? So which one is a serious marriage, Esther? Well, who just came? Jamila, let's hear you. Hello, Jamila. Hey. Election in here now then.
Jamila. Jamila, I'm so
Esther, Kadia can or Hannah Mintina, or life never causes here. I said, oh, one in yet. Me about this, I'm telling you. Network be say. Mama do fear why? Ajemila, you're not sleeping, then talk. Unmute yourself and talk. Hello, Jamila. Okay. Kingdom marriage, and Abner said, our kron. That's why I said holy marriage. I have not muted. So we can't hear you. Talk.
Oh, Jamila is off. Jamila, you're off. Make the request and come back.
And network can say Krana ABB.
And then okay,
Dennis Kasa.
Dennis Kasa, we are now.
Let me lecture. Yes, because you had 2 hours at least, 2 hours, 12 minutes. Dennis, what's your take on the husband seeking password?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so there's a letter from a lady whose husband is demanding her password and has instructed her to stop social media until he says so. The husband has tapped her phone calls and is listening to whoever talks to her and goes back to go and call the people and ask the people, do you love my wife? Are you sleeping with my wife? And he's calling her names, a shallow Christian who is fucking herself, all nasty things the man is saying to her. The last time the man even destroyed her gadgets because she goes on social media. And she's asking all these questions. Is it right for the man to tap her calls and what the man is doing? Is it right? That's her question. And so what's your problem? Can husbands stop the wife from going on social media? Is social media capable of breaking marriages? Those are the questions we are asking.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So I think if the husband is telling the wife to stay away from social media, that is insecurity. That is insecurity, and it is not healthy in marriage. And I think, as you said, there is a level of privacy in marriage. So far as Ayawari doesn't mean that we don't have privacy. We have privacy. Even for him to tap the lady's phone, it's illegal.
Okay.
It's illegal for you to do that.
Yeah.
Yes. It is not right. It is not right. You need the lady's consent. And without the lady's consent and you are able to tap a phone, it is even illegal. So it is not right. It is not right. So in my opinion, I think all that the man is doing is insecurity, and it's not healthy for the marriage.
Okay, so what should she do? Because if she's losing it.
She should seek for counseling.
Okay.
Yes, he should seek for counseling because she needs to take some steps.
Okay.
And that steps needs to be guided.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. I get where you're coming from. So you seek for counseling because she needs to make a decision, but the decision must be guided by a professional.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Because every decision you make has its own consequences.
Okay.
So you need a professional who is going to guide you in making that decision. Who is going to
Hello.
Hello,
counselor.
Let Dennis finish, then you come back, okay? Okay, Dennis, finish.
Actually, I'm done.
Okay. Thank you very much. So she needs to seek counseling so there can be clarity on whatever decision she wants to take. But you don't subscribe to a man asking for a password. If they don't give you the password, you break gadgets and destroy things.
No, but why should you ask for password? What do you need the password for?
To read those who are chatting you. That's why the man is calling the people. So like you, Dennis, the first day after social media, when the wife, you talk to the wife, the next day you see the husband calling you, hello, Dennis. This is Mr. Lutrot. You spoke to my wife yesterday. Are you interested in her? Do you love her? Are you sleeping with her? That's what the husband has been doing.
So in the first place, the phone is called a cell phone. It belongs to the woman. It doesn't belong to both of you.
But you know, Dennis, there's something. So there's something about psychology of communication. For example, if you know your phone is secure, and you chance and somebody else or like a partner like that is able to tell you something on your phone that you think nobody knows. Do you know how it makes you feel?
Very bad.
You understand what I'm saying? Like there's a message on your phone. Then you know this message, you kept it well. Then all of a sudden, your loved one tends to tell you something, you know.
That you think you've kept it secret.
Thank you. It puts a lot of fear in you. And you ask yourself, how secured am I? Where did it get it? You know.
How did it happen?
You know, The lady was not able to stay. Food is gone. Today her network is crazy. Well, Clarice said you feel scared.
If it is illegal for your partner to touch your phone, then theft to know it.
Then what?
Then theft to know it.
Oh yes, actually it's illegal. You know?
Yeah.
You can report your husband, you can report the partner and let the person be arrested.
Be arrested, yes.
You understand? You can be arrested because it's breaking into someone's privacy.
Exactly.
Clarice, there's no request here. Clarice, do your request, no request, because I mean to somebody's cell phone. And the thing is, they tell you things on your phone. I mean, it's even somebody was sharing with me, and I think I side with the person that even those of us that God has granted us the audience to be able to have a prophetic eyes, there are some things that when you are saying you should be careful. So I had a church on Tuesday, and there were serious issues that borders on FBI issues, some bordered on serious issues. So when the Lord opened my eyes, I put the microphone down and I spoke to the people in their ears. And they were like, what? Nobody knows. Some have documents in their bags. Security. So you see, even those ones, I've said it before that one day they will start suing us for saying some of the things spiritually in public.
Oh, yes.
That is why if you go to churches, like my church is there, we say that we are live on social media and on TV and everything is playing. So if you don't consent, don't come. It's there. Even that, we are able not to say everything. Some we invite them to come back later. So as for this privacy thing, well, we think we have ownership over ourselves because we hear the Bible says that the man's body is not for him. and the woman's body is not for him. So that scripture makes us feel like me and my wife, we are one. No, we are not one. We shall be one doesn't mean we are one.
We shall. It's a future thing.
No, we are not one.
The process.
Yeah, it's a process. And some of us can die, go to hell, or go to whatever you call it, there's in heaven, whilst we never become one. You know. So I don't know, but it's a curve. We have to learn. And our learning has become a problem because we don't want to learn.
Yeah.
We really don't want to learn. Like you said, the statement you made makes a lot of sense. How do you go and ask for a password? For a password, mommy, as a man. Or better still, you are able to tap your wife's phone and she's there. You are giving her rundown. And now you go to work the next day. Then your colleague tells you, hey, Joanna. Then your man is saying, who can frame you? I say, eh? Never said how can you never. You know, that is where Clarice was saying it's scary because ofa me na mama ukunu if the ukunu fi no to me frebe. Ebisame say Jimmy same way. You know, immediately you do that, you cause your wife to lose respect in public. People don't know. For example,
Even you, the man yourself, you lose respect.
no, you have lost respect already. But the first thing, maybe the woman would think that I would think that you gave my number to your husband to call me, to ask me such silly questions. You know, on this platform, we all play, we all joke, we share. I mean, Esther is there, Honorable Your Friend is here, my moderator is here, Abna is here. Then we finish show that Abner's husband will call me. Hello, counselor. Abner Kununi, Mr. Opa, me pese me can beach now. Say mo social media mo di agro dey, but me pese obaka say me dey hu of you. Na enye sade me mani ba show no so bi. Me ma warning, me ma ya block you. Hey. How?
Mr. Wunango for kwa ho meka say obaka maka ma hwe be ma krasi ni bi akofa.
Aye, be ma krasi ni bi.
Oh yes. Somebody. Okay, let me read this one. The message came and I skipped it. Let me see this one. Or say, also my husband fought my girls. We are a team of 7, and we've been there. We are all married, and once a while we gather money and go and sit as girls. My husband found their number and warned them not to take me out again. Otherwise, he will cause the arrest, is what she wants to write. Is it right? Hey, God. So, like Clarice, Abna, Honorable Yaofra, a group of girls, married girls. And according to her, the husband was able to pick one person's number and call Clarice. Clarice, yeah, this is the husband of Honorable Yaofra. And I want to tell you that the group people are formed. I don't want my wife to be part again. So make sure in your next group of going to sit at places, you don't add it. How? Hey.
Can't show you. You couldn't speak to your wife. You came straight to your wife's friends. I mean, what it will never happen. And you will come home and eat the food I'm going to cook.
Hey, why? Will you poison me? Hey, Honorable Man.
Honorable Man, explain
also, you come home and eat the food I'm going to cook.
And that's what Pastor said. You bet me have disrespect me, son. I'm a wife duties amount. I mean, no tap your Bobby phone. Illegal. There's a that's what I mean. I didn't mean to be poison, but who call you when you know I'm a fear and I'm going to treat you like a husband? You crazy.
Hey, I am bloody.
I never for her. It's so wrong, yeah.
So why?
You will never get it.
No, but here, no, Tio. Honorable, what you are saying is that, that is where the issue is. That as I'm working, you have you Obanisen onya wadan for ne number. Because we set software will fall so.
And look at the illegal report to my police. Getting involved. It's illegal. The person without the person's consent.
Illegal or proven.
The level of illegal.
They were UK in the US. Who called Nima police station? I can report to say. I said, why? Oh, see, big sister. Now, can I tap your phone? Bonnie Ben, I know if you want to see some buy. Hey, Nima police station.
It's likely to
that kind of education, we don't have it here.
Sure.
That's why we are suffering.
Now, who could not assume cry? Besides, say how many times? First time, me and I say, I didn't back as a on move you why. Now, when you were cheap not to media, which you need to want a version called out. What's your sense?
But say, I'm pow. And some will say, I'm a maybe that's a
yeah, Ghana Mrani say any assault must be reported to the police before treated. And I'll pay for Geriaba Hospital. 6 months, I was about with bruises. The pregnancy was intact by a pranenim. And your buy and a year Kassan. And the Ibsan said, dang. The mother-in-law and any buy. And Timothy was a mother-in-law new born any. Say, on card for him on Cassie Nikunabo. It's I'm watching and watching and watching and watching. So I decided to focus on her face. Tell my doctor so that me got me who sign. What's a prayer? As I didn't go accident center. But because on you didn't about maternity. And you interrogating this year. Because every assault, according to Ghana law, prebia, answer the doctor be sure there should be police report. If you buy and see on police report, your manifest it. And you say, Kolibu police station, police will not share the buy. And also, I'll tell you, come on, catch on the air, catch on the air. Now, Dr. Antia says, we knew be a one casa. And I'm saying, madam, she's an adult, above 18. Step out. Oh, massive bow, Mrs. Step out, madam. Oh, now then, I saw. I don't know, yes, sir. I mean, can't me step out. Or call out. And I buy you back an answer. Or see Niku. The amayen or the belt in a belt in that then I born any sir. Get any be in a cheer. My God. This is the 4th time. First one, your mother-in-law never in the best. I know they are good so man. Mother-in-law need in a Chiba hospital. Or in the hospital, no be a low say, be been a call any Apollo, be been a born any. Hey! Yes, again in Koji police report in Bra. Mother-in-law you have a kutu for Wapacho. Na ye chini babe mana. Only need only grown so only the ombedi. And I want to be sure and I can't crowd. On to the Hunya Mother, never chin go to this year. Obenska, I got told you, hey, I'm just watching the woman. No, didn't Banny Becassa. Only Banny Becassa. Go and get a police report. Then the next thing the pregnant woman, the girl will say is that, doctor, if I go for this report, I am finished. The whole area will blame me. The whole area will blame you that your husband has assaulted you with bruises and red eyes. Bet ni hook na bo when you say ni be say ya. Ni can be asimun sem nyina. Get ya carry mother-in-law no mo pacho. Hey, what a country. What a country called Ghana. Ngo sha we pie afre ma me pia ko friend ba be ma no oni ne kasa se o maba na se na doctor ne kasa ne de e anhwa police be wa be chim enti ene me mo ndada nso ma on call about
it's very sad, counselor.
Hey,
it's so
Charlie.
sad.
Charlie. And the girl was supporting the mother-in-law not to go and arrest their husband. It's a police report. No sure. Can you imagine the left?
I'm a Makai. We are sending me, baby. We are the best sender. I say, more country. I had the dumbest. Now, what do you have? The Bewa, what they explain, no. But I say, Ghana, at also 8.
So, dumbest in what way? To say,
dumbest, not education wise. So, who said, come on, no more, baby. You are all education, street smart, school smart, and home smart. When it comes to education, yes, Ghana for the school will be a senior. But when it comes to common sense, we lack a lot of common sense. And you know, BBI, I find say, and you know, almost when it comes to the dumbest country, Ghana is one of them, number 8.
And yes, she did 8. I say, and yes, she did 8. Nyamine na say uncle first. Honorable, ya da nyama say any first, and yes. Some of
them are just like some of the countries are not part of it. What kills me, the country you think say will be part of it, and it's not even part of it. But Ghana,
was Nigeria part of it? Well, Ghana for say yeah. I don't think I just say a woman will say
because unim the etia there be unim the etia we are small corner say ya chinko for year one here no ebisa say honorable kan home unim the etia obisa no because ya china and cheni e be chim
and cheni e chim
to say what to say ya chin icing no ebisa say na Esther wa oh, what is it? I said, listen, Esther, why? Let's you.
Honorable, I said to buy now Ghana for dear, so be come one, be obeying him, say, or come and say, and yeah, can also just instead of first being wasted, how did they call it?
But 8 no cry, I'm so some year, dear. No, I say, I didn't do 8 dear. Ewa.
Mentally, I don't know, 90% of Ghanaians are crazy.
Debbie. You see, every 3 out of. You see, every 3 out of 10 Ghanaians. Okay, say I see the fruit go on. I see President Zimina will be uncle now. For Nigeria president will countries in I see. First one call an American president or call fruits ne go watermelon, pineapple, apples, grapes. American president call and of our grapes back up it. No kita. See and check and Nigeria for the president is so call and go for watermelon. Is it good for pineapple? Era Mugabe. See, Mugabe will rock of a pair. It will be a fire, and it's okay. Finally, whatever you've taken, I saw the shelter. Eti wa hwe wo man panyin oba panyin kutu a eba be mia watermelon a che ti obo pakasiam my god Mugabe go for a pair. Akofa pair. Se Ghana akofa watermelon. Na Nigeria akofa Ghana for pineapple. Obasanjo yesi of a pair. And Nigeria for watermelon. But America and France for move for food in getting. No money in the anyway you. After you try say you the Bashayam too. Oh, Ade. Abdawati. Ade. About that. Is that the truth? Next time, Father. Pretty see that I am single and searching from that. I say.
I said to you, where the son of your piano watermelon.
What go share? The one looking for a Ghanaian, make a request and come. Pretty Joyce, make a request and come. I'm single and searching for. Yes.
Actually, okay, someone cofa or bombra I say you the best. I do. I plan patch of me to why.
And I mean, it's honorable. We need to also Chroma always network is other than now your feedbacks honorable. Why? No honorable line. No, I don't know what's happening to your network because she went off.
It's so nice.
But I didn't know where close to TikTok, no cry, not call WhatsApp. Call WhatsApp to say send me message. Now I'm back to TikTok. Me and your wife. All right, Clarice. So what is your take, Clarice, on this story?
Counselor, me onjai. I'm like Dennis Kyle, onjai no not uncle counsel because when a man puts you through this ordeal now, before you can move into a new relationship, you need counseling.
Okay.
Because it becomes I said, this is how you see relationships to be like.
Okay.
Because it's psychology, like psychologically wrong, because it messes with your mind.
Okay.
How can you be with a person, not Nipano Aji, if anything, a tap your phone to know every single thing? I mean, before I'm Mrs. Something, me a Clarice on my own. And Clarice, I may belonging to like I will be back. Into before I may Mrs. I don't know. I'm Clarice on my own. I've grown up as Clarice on my own. I've got my own thoughts. I've got my own friends. I've got my own secrets. I've got everything I have in my life before that. And you know, you don't expect me to come into a marriage now over tapping my phone to know every because before no me woman now family no more share baby. No me boost your secret, no be people and now over tapping to know all this information. For what? You become very scary. Any person who does that it's a very, very scary person. They end up killing people because they are very, very obsessive.
But that is their intention. Their intention is to put fear in you for you to know that whatever you do, they know. That's their intention.
I don't have to be with such a person. And I also say, if you are being with that person now, once the only people you get to attract are people like that. And sometimes one will say, anybody who accepts certain people like that, that's what mean in now or check a crown. Or internet is so here counsel because your family trauma be an say. Because I don't see why I have to be with somebody or be sama may accept it in the first place.
They say it's love. The men say they are protecting what they love.
And that's not protecting. That's not protecting what you love. That's you being very abusive. You being very controlling. Because, counselor, even though I understand, so sometimes in relationships, I don't mind my husband having my password. I don't mind him having having the password.
Why?
Only because, and I know, sometimes, Obama, I want to see this thing now. I would want to say, maybe the man is okay, but that is it.
But why it was what? Bibi chire na adwen what phone so na ni phone so.
Say bia sometimes me can say as a nipa I think it was obi why bia won say ni timi only trust man nipa no ne tim. So betimi aka say betimi ahwe we. I think say it's couple no.
David Clarice no to was. Class I am your husband, for example. Then I come home and say, I want to see your chat with Councillor Luttrot. Then you hand over the phone to your husband to check our chat because there's nothing going on. Is that what you're saying?
No, I wouldn't hand over my phone to check on Councillor Luttrot.
Okay, good. So hold on. I'm your ex. Then you are just home. Your husband comes and say, I'm having some feelings. So I want to check if you are still having communication with your ex. So let me have your phone to check. We be saying how come?
I saw me chat. Yes, I will share more. I says chat. That particular ex no
So you scroll for your husband to find whether I'm still in your chat. Is that what you're doing?
And I make us say no to the extreme when I agree. And yet they say be a member you, but I agree say Obi or one as a person or yes, and sometimes no, it can be a little bit reasonable because you just putting the person's mind at ease. But I don't know,
no, but when you say I'm putting somebody's mind at ease, in the first place, are you the one who has put the person's mind on ease?
No, so he's put himself at ease.
So why do you think that somebody has created an unease mind and you are the one to reverse unease mind? Like Dennis said, that are you okay to come and ask that? Can you give me your password? Does it make sense?
And I make us say, in a relationship, it's different. For me, for instance, I'm not against it because me too me kunu password. Me kunu suni me password.
Oh, okay.
But me kunu be family.
Mama Wale.
Yes. But on the family phone and share me phone so
that. Who just say ukunu password?
Yeah.
And I want to unim the password.
Yes.
But on the phone.
On the family phone. After that, and I make us a cancel.
And so why did you take the password? What about it?
Oh, sometimes if I like afterwards, some person
Bibi to say then.
Oh, people to say person using the card to talk there online. The person people game view on the phone. So
game now one phone so a bit new phone so.
I've never ever took his phone to look at his chats because I've been in a relationship before. Not sad and not like it was not before. But this particular relationship, and but my view in the chat because of the way relationship was built and in my what I say. There's nothing wrong with it. But I'm just saying, when it comes to you tapping, say be many abuna kasa de bi ana many abuna keke kanse na ma test abuna bi na abuna kuna koshe ana mi kuna kosha na mi kunim you know what onim nkoma oni abuna boni bibi akra na I mean what kind of bullshit is that?
No, but if you give me your password, what is left?
Counselor, who say obi wa wa or the unim nipa na on the wall, counselor.
Clarice, me, I don't know my wife. Oh, I don't know my wife. Do you know your husband? So then don't say unim nipa na. That is not true. Because giving your password to somebody, it means that you know the person and what she can use. The person, he or she can use the password for everything they want to do. Or
but the phone is with me, and I make kind of phone.
The phone is with you. The third stage in sleeping is deaf doers part. So as for coming to take your phone, anytime they come, and once the person has your password, when they ask for your phone, will you restrict them from collecting the phone?
Yeah, well, ask what do you want my phone for?
Why are you asking?
Because why do you want my phone? It's my phone. Why do you want it for? And I was a password sharing, and sometimes it's for security reasons as well. Oh, there is
a Bibi Bonnie. That's something about Kano. Say Bibi Bonnie is here. Then I'm a future who phones.
Oh, no, say yes. Clues. Yes.
Money account.
Clues. There's a lot of things. Clues.
No, give me.
Now do be kaya. Person now decide if I wake up. Oh, like money in your account. Obi wia. Oh, obi be beating a lady sir. Into this a password instead of say a baby na police for you. Sometimes on password sharing, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, so when it comes to the fact to say nipa no password for personal reasons, say be me go share chat. Only abuna mo kasado to me share chat. Only counselor then I'm okay. That is when it becomes hang on a minute. Me Clarice before I became Mrs. Addo. And you know, you can't come and control me. And I want to be who tapping me phone
No, what you are saying, I agree. But if you know all this, you have given the person your password. So what's the case again?
And I said I make the password is for a do baby. You use our password. It's not for everyday use.
You have not given me any justification why you are giving the password. What is that emergency? Give me practical. What is that emergency? Tell me
police are involved. They need you enough and on mobile phone and they are come be a man password fingertips in the sun and I feel no more condition in the other bank. Into sometimes when the person has your password now, maybe a money panel to do the investigation.
Debbie, hold on. Me nyasem. Na ube use me phone. Jaya day. Mintiasi. Are you okay? Me Mintiasi. Na mi wuya unya password dey bi ahwehwe di okun mi
and say bi na you embedded and also be so the car only hope so they have to look at your charts and everything.
Hello na compare omo say omo investigation omo ya password wo ho their investigation.
So sometimes when it happens like that, they need personal information, personal chat, your email, access to your emails, access to your chats, access to your calls.
And you believe that if you, my wife, you don't have password to my phone, the investigators cannot get access to my things.
What I'm saying is they will, but enforcing the process.
It's not true. This your justification of giving password is not true. It's Jimmy. Giving password is Jimmy. We should not encourage some things. It's a PIN. personal identification number. How do you, once you give your PIN, it's no more a PIN.
It's still a PIN, but I have a public identification number.
That's fine. Because listen, as I sit here, the only thing I would say is a common password that can be used will be the passcode to our door. Even that, once one party leaves the system, we change it immediately. Do you understand? We change it. When Efia Schwarzenegger and Abraka was there, Efia's bedroom, there's a code to it. When Abraka started misbehaving, according to Efia's story, he changed the code. So Abraka comes and he cannot punch to go into the matrimonial room. Unfortunately, the house help no access, and the house help may be a man who will move. Not going to be with. And everybody should have something to hide in marriage. It's part of the marriage. That's what I'm saying. You see, when you come to most of you here, those of you who have joint credit, who got toss phone, near say buy one get one free, or no after one. Now the second one is free, not one account. Yeah, build credit together so that they wait me adimatu. Oh, while I see you need to run a joint account showing that the two of you are spending together. Sa Jimmy, you know, etina mawari enu nkoso okrumaro.
Mbam say in the UK, no, counselor said there are settings no. In Ghana economy, no, like in Ghana said they are sitting on it. Joint account doesn't help, but joint account helps.
Now, what you say, see, ma'am. When you say joint account was never done for couples, the KYC is for companies. I don't know who brought the idea that it's a corporate account. It's not a relationship account. It's not. It's not. Because they are running a joint account. And a bearman see focus on the Nisika. See Dambi, Ewa Washing Wakra. It's your band for the number if you are. Our Jaya buy if you know what washing. Or see the again, it's answer this or the air. And there's no look, joint account.
No, I know a kind of a kind of foolish joint account. Joint account, counselor. You will move a lot of like you joint account.
Okay,
just counselor. We all going in 100%. You know, at the end of the two, and I mean, I'm defending it because I know it's work for people.
Sister,
joint account.
Sister, I'm telling you on authority. Nobody has run joint account that has brought them sanity before, and nobody in marriage can run a joint account and tell me it's helping them. Look, 3 years ago, abaya bi eba nikun kofa ne bae. And omoye sa mo joint account bi. Ti abaya no ebo living. Oba ne like nikun ya nyama man enti. Wa we do system ne deda. Enti na make twi. And I could believe in sa na etian scanner na ko wura sa account. Enti abaya ni here was it $350 or something. Beman say a dozen do. $350 3 years ago. Emma no echo out. Echo sre obi wa bonten. Na nipa ni man $350 no dey here. Me command man no so be say ofi.
Wow.
Sister, if you read a company's banking KYC, know your customer now. Joint account is not for couple. Because Yeah, joint account. There's a percentage of contribution into that account. Majority of the account am I witnessing. Always one party contributes more than the other party. So I will not advise any party, but unfortunately, most of these countries, it's part of the requirement so they can feel say the two of you are married. That is why you're suffering. So you build credit together. But I believe, sir, seriously, if you build credit on your own, you can still buy the house you want to buy without your husband.
Yeah, that's true.
So you become indebted in the relationship. So that is what you're talking about. A password, once it goes out of your personal identification, like Black said, then it becomes a public identification. So for a demand of a password, I like the way Dennis said it. To be able to have the boldness to tell your wife, I need your password. To do what? You don't even need my phone to call. I don't have credit on my phone. Can I use your phone to call mine? How dare you do that?
Counselor, I think problem here has to do with beginning. Our real no chassis and I'm not chassis. Draw line bia. It's you worry we do baby and maybe we can't even stop it again. To me stop you. Na baba yes and no. Yes, and then talk about the basa maybe to avoid unnecessary argument and fight, then anything goes. I think that is the problem we are having now.
I think, sir, one of the things we learn is that and after what do we think are there that must change because marriage has happened? What? There are things that they will not affect the marriage, whether they are in or they are out. So you ignore them. Like a man marries a woman and says, I want you to let us start a new life. So I want to change your chip. Let me get you a new number. Not because the woman has a problem with her old number. And it's I mean, tears here, but a lot of women will be happy with it. Then they are cut off from their friends.
And no, counselor, I won't say, sometimes in our society, I don't know why, but there's a belief, say, young African women, Ghana women, say, pay attention, so you see, just or don't. And I think that's where the teaching needs to start to say, it's a sign of an abusive man instead of a sign of a very lovely man or dog. Because hey, Obama or they're not born or say, may I me kumbu, ye and Adonius or son name die. And I say, who couldn't do a peru, can be not check up on you, or see, he's been abusive and controlling. I said that's what the teaching needs to start to say, young girl, young friend say, old woman, whatever, you starting up. Then my yes, sir, that's not a sign of love. Love is not controlling. Love is not telling you, say, Chumufi will now Adam for you or yes, singular only kuchinu flu on Obiabe Casta what to say because only kunu no one meaning say you bad. Chumufi girls will say, when you I mean, love is accepting you however you are and letting you be yourself, not being controlling. See, that's where the conversation needs to start.
So that's what I'm saying, sir. Most people believe, sir, so Abner is my friend. We have a chat. The fact that Abner is my friend, the husband is not my friend. It's straightforward. So when the husband is looking for Abna, the husband cannot call me and say, "With our diary, mom, Mr. Na my friend is say, me wacho Abna, a point you man Abna wo mo ana." You understand? Because when who say Abna, madam, your husband can't be my friend.
Exactly.
No, he cannot. He cannot. He
Because relationship outside, but counselor, you know, maintain a bit more say when they are giving their passwords to their partners.
Yeah, like Clarice said. You know why? What Clarice said. The other side to it is that there are times that if you don't give it to them, they will let you have BP because they are constantly going to say things to abuse you. Like the girl is saying. The man is calling her a shower.
If you do that, I'll discard you.
How do you discard? How do you discard your husband?
Yeah, like major, because counselor say, those men who do those things, they end up isolating you from everybody. And Tiobe say, "Unkwano, as we are saying, so unujina, unkojina, ubabishuna. What's will be a hell be sano? Will be a best of a bell be. Why one gas what to be out?"
And that's what they want.
And that is very bad. Because see, before you met your husband or your wife, you had friends. And when he goes, your friends will still be there. The same way, or family, before you met your husband, if he goes or you leave, you will still have your family. It is so people life will not be set or tiptoe a free in you should know say is a danger to you.
Good. But you see,
you have to be very careful.
Dennis made a statement. But yeah, Dennis made a statement. Dennis said, we don't set the parameters from the beginning. So most of you, when you start marriage, you think this is the end of your life to the beginning of your wealth. So you open up everything. That's how you start it. So when you begin to learn and realize the mistakes you've done, you're correcting them, then they become suspicious. And like Clarice said, yes, if you are living with a man, no, and Clarice said, if you are living with a man, and all of a sudden, not anything evil, but for example, your boss in the office is called Mr. Ado. So on your phone, you stored great Mr. Ado. Then you are sitting down, then all of a sudden, your husband comes to say, so who is this great Mr. Ado? That's what she says.
I'll tell him that's my boss.
No, but no. You see, that's where the problem is. Listen to Clarice's point. Nobody knows how you have stored your boss's name on your phone. So if all of a sudden,
yes, because my phone is my personal.
No, you're not getting black. Listen to the point. You're not listening. I'm saying that if you listen carefully to what I started from, what Dennis said. Dennis said, you don't set the parameters from the beginning. That is why in the marriage it begins to affect you. And I'm saying yes, we end up making the marriage in the beginning feel like the two of us, we are together, everything we do in common. Then Clarice says, at the point in time, what breaks you down, what makes you feel hurt, is you are sitting down, then all of a sudden your husband comes. And the way you have stored somebody's name on your phone, your husband comes to mention the person and say, who is great Mr. Ado? It is not a fact that you are going to explain to tell him who Mr. Great Mr. Ado is, but it breaks you down because how did he get to know this on my phone? Number two, if he knows.
Okay, so maybe whilst you were not around, but the phone was there. So he can see the name. Say none
of these have come up. None of this, and even if somebody sees somebody's phone ringing.
It's scary. It's actually very scary.
Black, they cannot tell you. It's scary.
Very, very scary. If what to me who said that, then it means that you're actually maybe tracking my phone.
So that's what he's saying, that immediately somebody can tell you, not because you are doing anything evil, but once somebody does that, it breaks you down. It doesn't mean you are doing anything evil. And number two, listen, this is Abna, this is Ya, and this is Clarice. These three people, they have formed a particular group of friends with others. And once they form this group, once a while, they might have a chat. This afternoon, somebody sent me a message that girls. So everyone say, let me use it. So Black Coffee, Abna, the four of you, you are friends. So Black Coffee is married. And what is going on between Black Coffee and their husband is becoming too bad. So all of a sudden, you wrote a message and sent it to Honorable Yaofra, complaining about what your husband is doing and all the blah, 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 blah. So then you are just home. Your husband comes to say, so the way Black Coffee has sent you a whole thesis about the husband, is that the same way you also send my things to Black Coffee? You see, how do you know Black Coffee has sent you a message? You say, oh, but I've read all the messages he sent to you. Now, what breaks you down is not just the fact that he's going to read, but what more has he read? You are not hiding anything, but the fact is, when the message that Black Coffee sent, she sent to me. Why should my husband read it?
Yes, so if me ma the assets and you have been able to tell me, say, message say na aba me phone, so now what can ya? Counselor, me personally as Black Coffee did, what I do is that I'll try and keep my calm, but get another recording of you accusing me of those things, and I'll take you on.
Black Coffee, I know you're long. I'm talking. He's talking about an instant reaction.
Immediately, definitely. Like how?
Counselor, honestly, I'm scared. You're too scared to even sleep with some person because
that is the reaction I make on Black Coffee. Something. You see, it's just like a prophet. Like was it about 3 weeks ago you were having a show, and there are things that all of a sudden my thing open up, and I was telling people that nobody knows, and you ask Abna, they'll tell you those. There are things that we are able to tell you that you are the only person who knows. It puts fear in you.
Yeah,
that's where the issue is coming from. So when a man begins to do those things on you, it doesn't just mean that you are doing something evil, but it begins to put fear in you because you are having a phone that others might send messages to you that the interpretation is not what he will interpret. That is where the problem is.
Yeah, but the thing is that to me, I'll be happy at the other side. The chair say, "What to me? A bien and catch me say, or redeem messages." No meaning say, "What to me? A clarity kakra." Say, "Okay, nipa way." But if the person is silent and watching you, they are not crying more dangerous.
You see?
Because of that,
Black.
So you start protecting yourself.
Black. What protection can you get again from somebody who is reading your messages and you don't know how he's reading it?
You don't know.
No, you start protecting yourself from that person, not
how?
The person protecting you.
No, how will you protect yourself? You see, my problem is that you are not doing anything evil. Far from that.
Exactly. I'm not doing
but I'm saying that your phone that you think is secure, somebody is telling you what is on the phone.
Oh, yeah. You get scared of the person.
They destroy you forever.
Yeah.
It's not you being careful. They have destroyed you.
I don't know. It's Clarice.
Yes.
I don't know if why BB say that, but I'm just asking. You ever say what's meaning obijina ho? Nani panic casting be what means I say we bro. So then all of a sudden you start recording.
No, that's I'm not crying yet. That's a toxic trait. Sorry.
Because why do you need to
No,
record
I mean,
someone?
has it happened to you before?
Debbie, I wouldn't record anyone. What I said, and I make kind of say, but I made them make kind of say, I didn't say I make kind of say, because who's a black office? I mean, what has to say, me kumba. That message be a minimum say, or Nimo be our be better. No, I catch him says that message way I was sending my way, you know. Me reading in here, unim. My first human instinct, let's say, I become scared of him. Because Obi said to me, I go to that extent to retrieve such messages. And me personal things are. What is next? What can he do to me next?
Now better.
And I make another counselor coming to know first, your friend is saying, I did about
send you money me to coin. Mean that.
If you don't know,
Kasa, they are meaning you any new
Obe reading, as to how he's reading it, as to how he's written it, as to they go through Naje, and as soon as reaction, decisions are all taken to such a person there. Maybe Uyo will be a home. Miss Rowe, that's yes. It is as a sound to be told who is handed per corner.
See, the fact is, Black.
You can bet my
Black.
moment.
Black
It
tea.
is to your
Black.
life.
Black. Separating yourself from the person doesn't resolve the problem.
It doesn't.
No, but you see, if what's who we are, that is physical protection. Secondly, is the number and not the phone that is being tracked. You can take them off. You take your contact and then you take it to a different number.
So
and
Black.
Then you change that number.
So Black.
Peace of mind.
Black, hold on. You have been using 0244189494 for all your documentation. Because of this stupid husband of yours. Because of your stupid husband. And the reason why he's doing that is to put fear in you. And I'm saying that once he does that to you, he's achieving his purpose, but he has destroyed you.
Okay, counselor. Me dear. Also, me go to casa me dear. Because me, you know, I have a different personality. Yeah. You can and obey information. It's either say number and the phone. You understand? So you have to do your investigation and I change either of them just to be free.
Agreed.
Because
hold on. Agreed. Hold on. Hello.
I changed
Clarice. Black Coffee. Agreed. So your husband has told you everything or some things. You don't know how much he has. Like this woman says, he has tapped. She feels so we're tapping the call because only Clarice can say we are no a friend. Until Clarice say anything. I shall need. Also quite sorry. So for no credit. Like the things he tells you to the extent of a friend will be for change your number, change your phone. But he has inculcated some level of negativity in you. That is where the problem is.
And it will affect you.
So change all your phone. Go and change your number.
Whether you change your phone, whether you flash it out,
continue to grow.
Anything that make us said, such a person who we are, you need counseling because in your next relationship, the kind of people that are attracted.
Once that Clarice can be Clarice say in the previous relationship, the way or handle phone into see I was seeing as I say on you or cancer.
Yeah, that's true.
Because yes, because previous one it left something. It has left something in her that has kept her away from making sure that dear or yeah and on you. But in your life, no, you can't remember when you left your phone that he had access to it. You can't remember whether he has put a software on your phone. You can't remember whether he's tapping from the company. You don't know how he got the access to the things he's telling you. So it destroys your cognitive template, and that is its intent.
That is why you don't need to stay with that person for long, because
agree that if you are living today, he has destroyed you.
To what extent? What's not check the I'll better show you. But no, start to say, oh yeah, one kasa wadi juma. I'm telling you, say it will just go off.
It's not true.
If you want to stay,
it's not true. Black is not true. Black is not true. It's not true.
Me, my relationship with that one, and the guy came to ask me for my phone password. Me catch any straight. I was like, I'm not going to give you my password today, tomorrow, ever. Even if we get married, me and my password name Nemichna. Or see that when him say, or the same way on two social media pages, so people were bashing me left, right, center. I didn't give a fuck about it. When him, oh yeah, let's have a back. It's a baby bank of account pages. Me, Shana. Me money password. I was like, what do you need it for? What do you need my password for? What are you doing? So, that is my phone.
So Black Coffee, you see the way I'm saying it? You didn't give the password. You stood on your grounds. Then all of a sudden, he begins to read all the messages that you have put a password on to you.
You read it to me. I can see you. You see, it's not about you allowing people to always have their way and be happy.
No, you are far away from reality.
There are certain fear. Say, I don't know what that kind of I don't know what to work sometimes about him. Don't you shiver?
I do very well.
That fear will be near only bear marks now. Nanipa na beka assembly unim said there's no way anipa between akape. And yes, na nipa no wuye no what sometimes you start the aso bia ben why or say nipa no so ye osa.
That's where the game is. The Emma when it's here because you didn't slack with your password. You didn't Black Coffee. Hold on. You didn't slack by releasing your phone. You didn't slack by giving your password. So immediately it happens. The first thing that it breaks you down. That's what I'm saying, that it should not even happen.
But counselor, when you say phone, if you want for money willingly, if you want that phone it down, he can do the routine.
That is not the scenario we're talking about here. Black Coffee, yes,
he can do the routine whilst you are asleep.
Black Coffee, that's not the scenario we're talking about. The scenario where Black Coffee, we're talking about the scenario where he's not die no who yet. And yet, Bibia will win this out. So, we do phone when who on them, when who are calling, but when who Bibia, not that. We're talking about a scenario where he's able to get all this information without him looking at your phone physically.
On your phone, but how can you get somebody's information? By rooting the phone. If you don't use the phone and track the number, you don't get that. And our phone also owns me routine without getting hold of the phone. It was me at that. If you could carry phone it down, he will just come and tap the device to it, root it and go. It doesn't take him like one day, 5 days or whatever to do all those things.
Without getting
the whole thing is so person or
Black Coffee is not getting. You're not really getting
Black Coffee.
The point.
Black Coffee. Obi betumi atapi wo phone without also phone mukra. Just a link on your phone.
Yes,
you
that's the
tapping on the link alone can hack your phone. Yes.
Good.
So he doesn't need to get hold of your phone physically.
Good. Good. We have the tracking, we have the routing. So, obetumi enya sanya manini na.
So black.
What I'm saying is that
black.
Obiane the personality.
Black. Black tea. Black. Black. Hold on. Black tea. Routing, tracking, whatever. None. All you believe that this phone I'm having, I have put all these protocols about the phone. So the least thing I expect in this world is that my husband will route or track. Then all of a sudden, he comes to break the ice by telling me something that I never expected. That's all the problem is. We are talking about the level of distraction a man causes a woman when you bring them up to speed on messages that nobody knows.
As a Busiani Antibia, one party be on now for a party be an abibisana, Marco family gathering, what now when you say, last week only what down for Moko, how I wouldn't say any pay for your class or not. First, what do you understand? Mammy, where do I pay for? We become feared and scared. Incident of it's the same thing with
oh, you become scared and feared.
Exactly.
Only you are afraid of witches.
Yes, and it is that sound to me. I won't because what can't you say? Hey, and I remember that we only pay only chairperson pay with crossing was only a branch na cra.
Ena ye kasano uyo bia. David Tete ye kasano uyo bia. 12 midnight bia ujinamu he kabo ya denti ye ka spiritual you believe say what bobede. That's where you see. So they break you down, they destroy you, and they make you become they put fear in you to the extent that everybody around you becomes suspicious. So that's what we are saying that
what is the most scariest part of what we are discussing now?
What is it?
To me, the most scariest part of it is if he's silent and unconscious, say, me who are they say will phone so. But if he's able to bust out, there is an escape area.
The Ayakano, a Bema or Yawasano, person put it fear in you. So Bema will say, this is what I'm doing. I have access to this. Because the aim, is to put fear in you. So be strong and under his control. It's a Bema be best and Bema will say, powerful. Shadia makes me without even you.
So Black Coffee, not you. So you leave the marriage.
Yeah.
The best thing is to find a way out. But hear me. Once you come and marry Councillor Lutrot, that fear he left will always be with you.
I will not be afraid. So far, it's been a courage. It's a man, me bow up with their shea and a better.
What I didn't know their shea and it's now. I didn't know so soon. I didn't know, and I didn't know so soon. It's in a year cassette or 1 year car wouldn't come on the head. You only
be careful and cautious.
Won't you see it?
What came you say, okay, fine. What relationship will you cheat off? My yes narrow but you are not getting me. You cheat also. Okay, next relationship, on cheating also. But on in it, Nadaf be Casa of phone so crowd say, you are cheating on me. One and then you are cheating on me. I didn't hear because for first relationship, do Ama who have that kind of fear anyway, who say, wait to obey piano, the same thing I'm going to be trying to say, Nippon yes, or the fear too more a better forever until someone can seek help. Because the see be a baby will be a phony and ya so crowd will be one or just to say, oh, mamma, a friend crowd say, what do you want on my phone? Or because oh, mamma, say, phone yes for my mission crowd, you become scared of everyone.
You don't become scared anymore, but rather you become cautious.
Why are you cautious?
It's different.
No, why are you cautious?
What is it?
Why are you cautious? Why are you cautious? Why are you cautious?
cautious?
Why are you cautious?
They say yes, I was true.
No, why are you cautious? The added, maybe sir, added why I should hear you.
My share because me pese that's all, but I'm not scared of
hello.
So because I told me that, so I know what it feels like.
I told
me that.
It's the two no refiana. Refiana.
Me refia, but I don't live my life with that. No, me banner that I'm living that I'm in a man, and I made it for me brand. No. Obi to be review and then okay. Obi to be review and then that doesn't mean say what the I don't ever go black or say you.
Black.
I have been through rape before, I'm telling you.
Black.
And I even went for counseling. Now, I think I shared that story here. I make even the hospital now. Yeah, Jimmy at all. Now, doctor, me say, oh, say be sure they are not going to on even that man who said difference will rip money. You know, and even that so. Manga said, also, me paper the fear and answer to hospital and I'm promising my drink. Asa.
And you're happily talking about it.
I seek my counseling elsewhere. Okay? But I don't stress it.
So let me tell you. I
need to move on.
So you're moving on, but let me tell you one of the things that can always bring back the triggers if you don't have total recovery. So let's say that the process of your rape was an act, like you build confidence around. Let me use myself for an example. So Black Coffee, you build confidence around me, and then you feel very comfortable around me, uncle, whatever. So you are very relaxed. The least thing you expect is for me to pounce on you in your niceness. Your caution right now is anytime a figure of this nature raises the bar to be nice to you, the reflexes of the rape becomes a pictorial edifice in your cognitive template. It doesn't go.
It doesn't mean I'm scared.
No,
I'm afraid.
It's a lie. You would take precaution, my sister. You would take precaution so that what really happened will not come again. And the reason for the precaution, the reason for the precaution is fear. No. The reason for the precaution is fear.
It's fear of not letting it happen again. It's scared of you not wanting it to happen again.
No, I'm not scared.
We are careful because we are scared of going into a situation that we
are scared. That means someone can say, no, measures to that thing that happened to you.
No, sweetheart.
Being scared.
Being scared.
I'm not scared. Personally, I don't have that kind of fear.
I think Black Coffee, I think you are refusing to accept the fact that sometimes you do get scared about certain situations. Meaning what you've been through. So I'm not going to kind of say you're behind a neighbor. I'm trying to tell you that being scared sometimes, so it's not a bad thing. What I say, sometimes it's good because it prevents it to be a poverty because we are scared of going back into that poverty. You are scared of
going back. You should be cautious.
Yeah, being cautious. No, it's you being scared. Oh, you're cautious.
No.
But you are preventing yourself from... Oh, Black Coffee. Come on. That's something that I compare level. Black Coffee.
So what is the difference? So what's the difference between being cautious and being scared?
Counselor.
And I maybe say, what is the difference? Do you know the difference between? So Black Coffee, do you know the difference between being scared and being cautious?
Okay.
So the difference is just the potential. It's just the potential of the sense and the scenes. So my conversation with you is that it should not be done, because whoever does it, like I always say, if you confess cheating to a man, what you do to the man is that you leave him in perpetual distraction. You have done everything with your phone. You have kept everything away, and you know that nobody can break into your system. Then they break into it. That's the issue. You see, I tell you that nobody has a brand new phone, because, for example, you buy iPhone 16 Pro Max, fresh in the box. Then they tell you, tested and approved. Once they test it and approve, it's not brand new. Number two, after testing and approving, the next thing they tell you that they give you 5 years warranty for damages. The thing that is tested and has been approved, why are they giving you warranty? Then they add it. In case of damage and you are shipping back to us, free shipping for replacement. Because they have left a certain level of fear, and they are inches. So that's, we have something called cognitive therapy. So if you go through a particular mileage and you say, I don't fear anymore, agreed. But immediately you have the intent of I don't fear, you are playing back the scene. So you are cautious because of the scene of your previous action. That's what we're talking about.
I'm not afraid.
Go and look for the difference between. So go and look for the difference between fear and caution, and you come back to thank you.
Caution is careful to prevent the fairness.
Reoccurrence.
Problems.
Yes, reoccurrence.
Into some caution and fairness, scared. Let me go read in her say similarities in both of them.
That means himself. What shall now already am I?
No, but it's a simple. I mean, yeah, I call that. So if you find there's the difference between that is the scene, and I may come. It's the scene. So once you are being cautious, you are being cautious because of the scene, BBSC. And I won't say BCBU. And any time I have any opportunity, it brings back in your cognitive template. So that is the fear we are talking about. That leads you to that corner. So when you are living with a man, and the man who you are living with is able to break in any means your phone call. You leave your office and the last person you spoke to is Clarice. You get home and then your husband tells you, so when you close and you don't talk to Clarice, what happens to you? You know what it means? Yes, you can find all the means, break away from the marriage, go. But it puts you there. So that's what we are saying. Yes, because
I think you said you don't want to accept the fact that you get scared, and I think you said it could be maybe something. Yeah,
now me say a foot to number 2 is because you are scared. Go, I say, go and see, go and take your time and read. Tell me. Go and read. Go and read between being scared.
Are you trying to tell me that after who goes to show so teacher show? And I say one now this thing who show.
So tell me.
I thought the show I dream say.
I didn't teacher show. I didn't teacher show. I didn't teacher show.
So why a mistake?
So the reason for the beating was a mistake. So anytime you are on the verge of writing, you are afraid to make a mistake, to receive the cane.
No, I'm not afraid. Rather, Miss Mika the Shemi Musa, oh, when me tea, I ban a bomiasa, yen me shib, you kumi, a banana penny a Black
of your that's it.
It's that boy to be on this shoe on class. No, you got to know.
Last time I am a class, a couple 11 counselor.
I have blood.
I'm so mad. But well, I was just going to do my final lecture. We've done 3 hours, 35 minutes. Let me do my 5 minutes and go. So I'm saying that tapping on somebody's core is an illegal act. The lady too said that the man got angry and broke down his tablets and destroyed things. When you live with a partner who is violent, you report them so they get help. So you're supposed to report him, because if today he's breaking gadgets, tomorrow he'll break you. The other part is that nobody has that single right or double right or triple right to tell you when you can use social media or when you cannot use social media. But as a normal human being, you want to be very careful that your social media usage will not inhibit your performance either at work, in marriage, or in relationship. Because in relationship, there's a demand from your end to do something. So if what you're supposed to do must be done around 4 o'clock, so that there'll be sanity and peace of mind, and you know that at 4 o'clock you have something to do, like go on social media or something, then it is left with you to sacrifice your earlier hours to do what you're supposed to do at 4 o'clock, so it doesn't interfere. And according to the lady, she said she's done everything possible so that she will never find social media interfering in her marriage. And I spoke to her. She said, no way. She cannot leave feeding husband and children and be on life. Her phone is not with her. But there are times that because she will join the US people for maybe their programs, like my own now, is an off-peak hour when she's not needed. Then she comes to join them with a earpiece in her ears, and she's doing her TikTok with the people. She is in a shop. So when she's in her shop sitting down, they are doing something in the afternoon, then she'll go and join to go and share her point. These are the times that the husband is saying you can't do it. It's not affecting her shop. It's not affecting her work. It's not affecting her sex life at home. Because I said, could it be that the time your husband wants to have sex with you, you are sitting outside on TikTok saying no? There have not been any time that he wants me, that I've used social media as an excuse before. You see, so the intent of a husband to do these things at times is to just put fear in you, to destroy you. But let me tell you, one of the things that should never happen to you is to pick up those things and exaggerate them, escalate them, and mount a stage of an incorporated scare in you. It could lead you to cardiovascular infection. It could lead you to BP. It could lead you to a scenario of fears that you cannot recover anymore. So, you can decide to leave the marriage. But when you leave the marriage, the fear is not gone. But I want everybody to understand, as human beings, everybody should want to have something to hide. And the gadgets given to us, they are supposed to give us opportunity to hide things. That is why there's a FaceTime, facial recognition, thumbprint, patterns, passwords. All these things were given on the gadgets so we can be able to save things there, both in the cloud and on the phone. So this woman, my conclusion for her is, what your husband is doing is legally wrong, socially unacceptable, and he wants to incorporate into you some level of foolish fear. And if you follow his fears, you will forever be scared. And in your scary moment, you make a lot of negative decisions. Like they all said, seek for counseling is the biggest thing you should do. But whilst you are seeking for counseling, see the type of man you are married to and build a wall against his habit of possessing you so he can manipulate you. Counseling will not take away your fears, but counseling will magnify your fears and give you the ability to be cautious. So when people are cautious, they are cautious because they are afraid of something that happened to them. So if you tell me my fears are gone, those are spiritual statements. But your fears have been magnified and has given you the ability to be cautious. Because after all, you don't know how he got access to your phone. And you've done everything to prevent this man from getting to your phone, but he's gotten it. Whatever method he used. And the most funny one is, you can carry your phone to a company that are experts on check, and they'll check and say, nobody's tapping your line. But he has the message. So who is talking to my husband? Who was the last person I spoke to? I spoke to Black Coffee. Is he a friend to my husband? You know, those kind of things. It destroys relationship. I came to say that mobile phones, gadgets, social media can never break any relationship. But it becomes a problem if the users of these phones or these gadgets and this system called social media, if the users in marriage don't have a clear understanding to it, then it becomes a inhibition in the relationship. Don't allow social media or gadgets to destroy your marriage. A man, don't destroy your, marriage with these things. The other point is the woman is complaining the way the man is insulting her. Ashawo, you are this, you are that. Men, if you can't control your anger, what are you doing in marriage? If you have found out anything on your wife's phone and you think that gives her the title Ashawo, prostitute, then I think that the best thing you can do is to look for a paid Ashawo outside. For such women, you can't demand sex from them again. You have destroyed the relationship. Let's be patient with life. Because whatever you are going through today, or whatever you are saying today, or whatever you feel today, will not be there forever. It's just for a time being. After 9 years of marriage, 3 kids, you want to now blackmail your own wife with all the things that is going on? It's life. But let's add common sense to it. Like the guy who took 1,000 cities to have sex with their own wife. Let's think. Don't allow your emotions to carry you away. And when things like this happen to you, women, relax. Otherwise, you make a decision that doesn't befit the condition of the situation at hand. So like I always say, never, ever make a permanent decision in a temporary situation like this, including marriage. Marriage is not a permanent situation. It's a temporary situation. Sister, seek for help. Ask your husband. Ignore him. Don't let him be the center of your thinking. Because if you make a mistake and you have blood pressure, I promise you, your life will never, ever be nice to yourself. Seek for help. And the number is 862-571-3950. 862. Thank you very much, Michael. 862-571-3950. For those of you who don't have the MSP, please order for yours. The magic is on the road and in our lives. MSP 30. Call me right now. 862-571-3950. Order for your MSP 30 as a woman. It's surely for women. And the ginger honey chips is here. You call the same number or you order from the factory. In America, is 862-215-2007. May I say it again? That no husband has the right to stop a wife from going on social media, no matter what. Don't get entangled with somebody's positive energy. If you can't go on social media and your wife will want to go, please leave it there. Don't stop her. If that will give her the positive energy, go ahead. Let's give each other the benefit of the doubt to live their lives well. And like earlier on when Equia came, she was talking, her network didn't stand. She says all of us should learn on how we can stay in our own lane and give respect to our relationships. I don't know. And maybe you have not come to the crossroads of reality. But if you get there, don't allow situation to overtake you. You should overtake situations, and you will not regret you did. Thank you for joining me tonight. Tomorrow, late in the evening, we're going to have our sex show. And remember, last week we were supposed to discuss snoring and causes of not sleeplessness and then oversleeping. We want to treat alcohol and its effects on sexual intercourse tomorrow. When people will only be able to have sex because they are drunk or they are tipsy. What is the side effects tomorrow? What is the clinical side effects, social side effects, and psychological side effects for tomorrow? There's a story like that. The lady has found out that the husband has been putting something else in the wine that she drinks before they have sex. And she doesn't know what to do to herself because she's also going to read the side effects of the chemical. And the chemical makes you weak. When you use it, you abuse it. It makes you become, you have insomnia. Constantly feel weak and feel sleepy. It becomes a inhibition, according to the research that she read, she was telling with me. It becomes a inhibition to excitement because without it, the sexual drive is gone. Tomorrow we'll learn. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I'll see you again. Enjoy every bit of life. And remember, nobody is perfect except God. But He created us in His image and His likeness and promised us to live according to His word. Let's stick to those principles. Hate those who hate you. Love those who love you. And above all, if you are a man, that you have put a software on your husband, your wife's fool, you are a fool. If you're a wife who has put a software on your husband's fool, you are a fool. If you can call other men or call other women to introduce yourself and stop them from crashing on your wife, you are a fool. Please, get out of your foolishness, because this will not help you. See your face. Lie on the same bed with a woman you are insulting. Lie on the same bed with a woman you don't believe. Lie on the same bed with a woman you think everybody will have the chance to sleep with her because she's cheap. But you're sitting down with her. You can't divorce her. Shame on you for destroying the joy of your wife. The way Jesus did it. can you do same? Good night.
Hello, Minyama. Me say a droya me baby juma dance ya chow, Mr. Bento, me juma dance ye, minim a dra me baby dimu asem a chow, MSP 30. Me say a drawway, a bra na mean to me, bra, me say Maya bra, jit one day in the crown, so mojano and papa, me say a drawway and the chicha jane. Unim says, to me, ya bra ya, no a drawway ya, send ya was or bar uflo, and my uflo pepe. One more almost caught a feature now. On my just young way, yet want to mean your own wish. Missy MSP 30, a drawway. Missy me, Yancy, I made you one dance ya day. Actual, pair binto ya pebito, or bow, uchima I say, or bow yechima, just a yet so can. MSP 30 and reckoned mouth. Now, wouldn't say. Secret back was sound who say, even say a yechima crampa, toss that one man. It's yes, you was a ye in carbone, a my yeast infection near Yadin, and missy a drawway eye, friend MSP 30. No, Juma Edimau, met Masashe, also Konekososhe. Me Masashe, also Konekososhe. Now, say, oh, pedudre to any year, your telephone number, no was
0277 609 644.
The Darcy.
I'm super excited about this ginger chips. Ain't it a whoopee, a ginger chips at me power chow. Say, and yet my pay ginger chips, dear. Eh? And yet then I worry. And it is something say, you were in powdered form like this. Ain't it say, we will be out pay green tea to send me. Near me green tea and I made be a gum. Na se me pese me munch on something so any me sakanwa na marry. Would you wouldn't share no? Google about a ginger and you see the health benefit of ginger. But it just a say the organic honey and I come and I get McBee ginger chips myself. So America, it comes in a pouch like this. Into more American yina move to me afre
862-215-2007.
Good. Ofra you be deliver. Get your more camera. So we Ghana and swap me patch of free.
0277 609 644.
McBee ginger chips, dear. OBA here.
Yare yo, yare yes. Ubibenya one fi yare. Yamfa yare nsu nya nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy, we are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pockets, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055-000-5077. 055-000-5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support.